Yo, 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 yo! What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's your host with the most, and apparently I've got more than just the most. I have 700, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 700 subscribers as of today. Woohoo! This is fun. I did not realize this today. You don't exactly get, for those of you who don't like keep track of a YouTube channel, yada yada yada. If you're not checking YouTube, you don't exactly get it like a notification. Ding! You hit 700. You hit a goal mark. You know what I'm saying? I just found it extremely strange. I hit to go live for this stream, and there was a create post thing. And I went, create post? I've never seen that tab before. Did YouTube have an update? No. Apparently it's when you reach a certain, there's something about it. I was looking into it, and apparently hitting 700 means something. It used to be 1,000, now it's 700, I guess. Whatever. Either way, hit 700 subs tonight. So that's really cool. This is good because my goal for the end of the year was 900 subscribers, but my subscriber count has severely dropped in the last month and a half. The increase, it was about 25 to 30 per month, and it was going up. Now it's going down. So, but if we can get to 800 by Christmas, that'd be pretty cool. It's just nice to see. It's nice to hit that milestone when the front number changes, because it sort of motivates one to be like, okay, I'm not just lost in the endless sea. You know, people still like my shit. There are more and more people. I'm not losing people. I'm only gaining. You know, so yeah. So want to talk about that a little bit here because we always have our 10-minute runoff time. But it's a Friday night. It's a Friday night Tokyo Ghoul read through. Part number 6. Apparently we have 20. Boom, 20 chapters to get through tonight. Unfortunately, I wanted to start this over an hour ago. But I didn't get home until about 2 hours ago. A little under 2 hours ago. And I had no supper prepped or anything, so I had to do all that shit. Actually, I'll drop that in Misk's food and cooking part. Yeah, I'll drop that. I have a picture of that. I'll just drop that. Yeah. Because it was a pretty good supper. I made a maple. For those of you who give a shit, I made an HP sauce gravy, which realistically, I just wanted to try it. I wanted to change up the gravy. It was just a simple beef gravy, and I heard about using horsepower sauce to, give it some oomph. And realistically, I could have done without it. But anyway, it was still good. And I made red potato mashed potatoes and a maple marinated pork chop and everything. Anyways, it was pretty good. Pretty good shit, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I'll post that for those of you who want to go see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Go join Miss Content's Discord and Under Food and Cooking, where I post as much as I often do. But yeah, we have 20 chapters to get through tonight, so that's going to be a big thing. Miss Content is in here and says, "Good evening, infidel." For those of you who have seen the Jeff Dunham. Anyways. All the references I make, you'd think that everybody would be just like giving that like what face all the goddamn time with me. You know what I'm saying? You would think that people would be doing that. Because I make a bunch of reference to things that are either everyone's too young to remember because I'm old as fuck, or it's the other way around and it's like just nobody ever saw it. Miss said it looks like a nice dinner. Yeah, it was. The pork chop turned out like really nice, thick Costco chops. You gotta buy, realistically, like, you'd be stupid not to shop flyers. Let's be realistic here, people. You'd be stupid not to shop flyers. People who are all like, oh, I'm only for this brand and I don't buy this store and stuff, like whatever, But, like, you're stupid to not shop flyers, but at the same time, there are products that are better in certain places, and you won't, unless you go to a butcher, you're not going to find pork chops as thick, bone-in pork chops as thick as Costco. Walmart, nope. Sobeys, nope. Superstore, nope. Walgreens, no. I don't know the American stores, but I'm sure that they don't have it either. Unless you go to a butcher, you're not getting that wonderfulness, that nice thick thing. So, anyways. Miss said, I haven't heard a Jeff Dunham reference in forever. Well, there we go. I'm that old that I can make one. Hooray. But yeah. So, still doing our runoff time, but I'm pretty, like, what a good way to start a Friday. Not gonna lie. Well, to end off a Friday, I suppose, where it's, almost 9:30. But what a nice treat. What a nice thing to come into. Because honestly, like, as I said, just got behind, got a little bit of procrastinating, got a little lazy after work. Didn't end up doing the Jujutsu Kaisen review or anything like that. Sort of just like, I'll get to it. Yeah, I know I got to do a stream tonight, blah, blah, blah. Making supper felt like a chore, even though it turned out okay and everything. But then to come down here and be like, yeah, all right, let's get in here for the long haul. Let's grab a beer. Let's see what we're doing. And to find out that I had hit 700 subscribers and not even realized it, that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, 700 subscribers, guys. Thank you to all 700 of you. I know some of them are probably bots or inactive accounts, but I don't care. It says 700 on my YouTube channel, and that's what I'm going with. So yeah, so hopefully, as I said, my goal, I haven't put a goal out in a while. I did say I wanted 900 by the end of this year, but as I said, since the drop happened, it's probably not happening. So let's try because of the lesser amount of subscriber base, all my analytics are arrowed down. They're not even, they're arrowed down right now. I'm going to go on a limb and assume that that's going to stay like that. And that's not pessimistic, that's just, and not optimistic, it's just being, realistic. So, I'm saying 800 subscribers. I want another 100 subscribers by Christmas. I think we can get that. I think we can turn that 7 into an 8 by Christmas. What do you guys think? But yeah. So anyways, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Maybe we could just get started. What's the runoff time looking like? 7 minutes. Yeah, we could probably get started. We're starting off with chapter 64, as you guys know, and we're trying to get to chapter 83. Whether we get there or not, it depends on a lot of factors. As I said, I wanted to start the stream over an hour ago, because a lot of the time I get tired, and Misk said that there was quite a few things to talk about as well in some of these subsequent chapters. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, I mean we're 7 minutes in or so. I think we can just start. I mean, the people that like to join these things, they hop in and out anyways. These aren't like you wait for 12 people and do a reaction to a record of Ragnarok or anything. These are for fun, and the VODs, as I keep saying, the reason I do these is because the VODs always do well. As far as my channel goes. Anything over 50 views I consider a success, but all my streams, generally speaking, when it's manga talk, is always over 100 views. Sometimes even 200. And to me, that sounds like small, cookies, small potatoes to you guys, but for me, that's a good number. That's a good number for my channel, so that's why I keep doing them. So, yeah, I think we can just jump right in. Remember, the end of chapter 63 was a doozy. So yeah, let's start out with chapter 64, entitled Recoup. Okay, all right. So, at her press conference earlier, Sen Takatsuki publicly announced that she's a ghoul. The video of her confession has gone viral. Of course it would. Alright, so this is sort of post. This is probably 4 hours later or something, you know what I mean? Causing widespread controversy. Originally, the press conference was meant to announce her new book, making a live announcement, drew the attention of the press, but nobody saw this coming. Have you read her new book, Mr. Ogura? No comment. Oh, wait a minute. So, isn't this the guy from the beginning of Tokyo Ghoul? Isn't this the supposed expert? Wasn't he the ghoul expert or whatever? I think that's him. I think that's the supposed Ghoul expert from the first series. At the beginning of the first series, he sort of fell off and we never really heard anything more from him. But he was in the first arc of the first series. Now, I believe he's back, which would make sense. He'd still be in the media spotlight. Just because we weren't focused on him, we'd still see him around. This is, okay, so no comment. I've been advised not to discuss the book, because the book is probably all about being a ghoul. You know. She really stuck it to us with this one. All right, let's see. All right, there's Kaneki. The CCG is being flooded with calls. Now that the public knows we have her in custody. Our switchboard is close to shutting down from all the calls. I'd say the calls are split 50-50 between those condemning her and those supporting her. Have you read her new book, sir? You're a bookworm, aren't you? Her 10th book, King Bilgar? Of course, once I start a stream, I get a frog in my throat. This is awful. Depending what language that is supposed to be in, you get rid of the G or you get rid of the Y or whatever. So I think it's like Bilgar, who knows? Anyways, all right. So the 10th book, definitely about, of course, being a ghoul and such. Bilgar is another name for the Norse god Odin. So it's Viking in origin. So you don't pronounce the ye, you pronounce the ye part. So you go Bilar. You don't pronounce the G part of that. I believe that's how it goes. Like Yizgamor. You sort of like you sort of lead it. I'm not 100%, but anyway. Okay, for the Norse god Odin, of course, the one-eyed king. All right. It's all come together. It's all coming together. Is, in other words, the one-eyed king. Yeah. I already said that, Kaneki. You don't need to tell me about Norse mythology. I was there. 3,000 years ago, Kaneki. I witnessed when Odin lost his eye. The main character, the one-eyed ghoul, Nameless, leads the ghouls as a king. It's a story about a hero who rises up against a world that oppresses ghouls. So, the real world. It's like not even fiction. Nameless is portrayed as a defiant hero. If you read it as pure fiction, you can enjoy it uncritically. I'm sure you can. Now, this is her 10th book, so 9 best-selling books, right? Of course she could write a good book then. You know, so if you can take away the real-world applications, it's sort of like if in 1945 or 1943 or something, they had written a book with Nazis as the good guys, right? Even from the best author in the world, Tolkien, best author in the world, that would come across, if you could read it uncritically, you'd be like, damn, this is a damn good story, this is a good book, I like this book. But if you took the implications that, you know, even if Tolkien himself had written a book like that, you'd be like, well, okay, but it's Nazis. Can't like Nazis, you know, so... once again, ghouls aren't exactly Nazis. That's a little harsh, realistically. Yes, there's some terrible ghouls, but there's some terrible human beings of all countries, of all ethnicities, of all everything. So, yeah. I like that Kaneki, as the bookworm, is pointing that out. It's like, if you could just read this without thinking about real-world applications or implications, then it's a good book. You know, that's basically what he's saying. And I mean, she wasn't about to write a flop. She's a best-selling novelist. But if a ghoul wrote it, details of the story begin to take on a new meaning. Of course they do. At the press conference, she said she wrote it for ghouls. And announcing it that way assures ghouls will want to read it too. But our biggest concern is how the human organization, likely inspired by the Washu family, is portrayed. Ooh. Let's see. They are depicted as ghoul collaborators. Here we go. This is how the human organization... So if ghouls are reading it, they see the Washu family as people because she knows about V. She knows about Hugo weaving. Because she knows. Yoshimura knows. The kid knows. So she knows... That's what, and she wrote it being like, yeah, you guys all put your faith in the world government of One Piece here. They're horrible people. Like, you're all sheep. You're all morons. Ghouls might be terrible, but the people defending you are far worse than we are. You know. Let's see. Investigator Hoagie, report. The Hachikawa squad was attacked on Hiroshima. 3 were killed, but the status of the survivor, the Q Mitsuki, is unknown. We're glad you're safe. We're sending more men to Hiroshima. Our objective is the annihilation of the Awagiri tree. We will attack with everything we have. Okay, so Kaneki and the QS, everybody's going to go? Arima's going to go? In a large-scale operation like this, the QS squad will be utilized as assault and security forces. We will likely be part of an amphibious team. Our goal is to take out as many ghouls as we can, and if possible, locate and rescue Investigator Mitsuki. If one of us gets promoted to Special Investigator, we'll be able to continue to pay for Haru's treatment. Already actually having a decent moment. Basically, he had the Itachi moment. He had the Itachi moment, and now we're starting to go, okay, maybe Sasuke's not such a drip. Still a drip. Uri is still a drip. He's still a waste of space in my time. However, his design isn't even that great. However, at least he's not a complete asshole anymore. He's still himself, but he's got a better appreciation. He learned empathy. He learned how to connect with people. It took the only good new character's death to do it, but it did happen. So, okay. He asked us to pull the plug on his sister. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. It's going against his wishes. But it also feels like he told us to kill her so she wouldn't burden us. He visited her every week without fail. That can't be what he really wanted. We'll keep paying for her treatment in his stead. Shirazu will not be forgotten. See, he actually developed... See, Useless over there in the middle. Useless. Trying to pretend to be one of the best characters in a Persona game, but failing miserably. Useless over here is now... She's finally stepping up too. Like, this was a good motivation for almost all of them. Because they were all kind of, like, realistically, all 3 of these people were shitty characters with one-dimensional written plot lines. They weren't very good. They were at worst a negative influence on other characters or situations, and at best just annoying. But now, because of the good characters' death out of the 4, now we're seeing them sort of motivated to do the right thing, to do good things. And, like, this is a really nice moment, but it comes at the cost of a life, you know what I mean? You could argue that that's realistic, and I'm not saying it's not. That it's realistic that, people need major changes to happen. That's been done in movies and stuff a lot, but it's true. We need major things to happen to unite people, to make people go, okay, fuck my own personal this, that, and the other thing. This is what is important right now. You need major, usually a negative influence that brings out a silver lining, and that's what we're sort of getting here. So everyone's still working tirelessly. You better be alive, Mitsuki. Oh, Mitsuki is alive. Where am I? You're awake? It's the torso. I've wanted you for so long, now you're finally mine. This is our secret place. We're getting married. Surprised? Looking on. I couldn't figure it out. Figure what out? I have to get out of here. Why am I so attracted to you? It's your eye. It's the same as mine, you. If my arms were free, what? Arms? No. Smirk. You heal so quickly. Took a lot of work. Whoa, what? Couldn't figure it out. If my arms were free, what? Arms? She's got no... Well, what about her Kagune? Can't she use her Kagune instead of arms? But either so... You heal so quick. Took the arms and legs right off of... Oh my god. It took a lot of work. You will be held temporarily at Coquelium while you go through a complete physical examination. If the examination proves you are a ghoul, you will be officially remanded to Coquely. Okay. I read your book. Well, thanks. What was your motive for writing it? It's all in there. It's an offering to the king, a symbol of hope for ghouls. The Washu family are ghoul collaborators. Any smart reader will get it. I don't care about idiots. One of my goals is to raise suspicions against them. I got the idea from a note left in my mother's journal. Ah, here comes the journals again. In Ukinana's note, she mentioned an organization called V. She approached my father, Kuzan, a member of V, to find out more about them. And of course we know all about this. This is all come together. I'm merely a byproduct of their relationship. She views herself very poorly. Had she just not, she should have just went into the cafe that day. All this would have been solved had she went into the cafe that day. V, kings of law, moderators of confusion. Call them what you want. They're just self-righteous masters sitting on the thrones with their legs crossed. Basically, they're trying to say that V is the New World Order. That one of the biggest conspiracy theories, right up there with like the Da Vinci Code and the Freemasons and all that shit. The New World Order, for those of you who don't know, is one of the biggest conspiracy theories in the known world, with the most amount of people believing it. Where a hidden organization with people in high-ranking positions like senators, bank owners, the dude who runs Amazon, that kind of shit, Walt Disney, that kind of crap. These high-ranking people actually control the economy, the world, the wars, everything. That's the idea. And V is basically that. They're basically saying the New World Order is here. They believe the world belongs to them. Right, so it's New World Order. Got it. That's what V basically is. Is that how you deceive people? I'm sorry? With make-believe? I don't blame you for not believing me. I do in fact speak with every intention to deceive. But let me prove it's not some fantasy I made up. The RC scanner. You've passed through it, haven't you? Did the gate respond? Theoretically, it should have. Your RC levels are similar to a ghoul's. Well, I think the gate didn't go off for you. Right. It was designed to ignore a certain RC cell pattern back in the day so that quinquis that use Kakuo won't set it off. But there's also another RC cell pattern that it won't detect. Ghouls belonging to V. Kuzan, a member of V, his daughter Mi, and Rise Kamashiro, and Ken Kaneki, who has a Kakuo. The woman who brought you tragedy was a ghoul who had escaped V. Ah, so that's where Rise was from. Okay, so Rise was a member of V. Interesting. Technically, you don't belong to V, though. Why would Ken Kaneki is only because he has the RC cell pattern of Rise. I'm going to assume that. We never did see Kuzan go through. We never see Yomashira go through a gate, so there's that. But I don't know why Eto, well, is it because of the bloodline? See, that's another thing. Like, they're not all members of V. Kaneki and her were never members of V. Kuzan and Rise were. But where they share the bloodline or whatever, or the, whatever, I'm going to assume that. Okay, so, let's see, Rise. Wait. Are we jumping to a flashback? I don't know what's going on here. What are you doing, little girl? Did I get away from them? You shouldn't sleep in the middle of the street. I'm on the run. I'm hungry. It's Sachi! It's Sachi when he was younger, clearly. Ah, so this is a flashback. Is this Ito or Rise? This is Rise. Okay. Rise, I'm on the run. I'm hungry. What is your name? Rise. Writings? I don't know your past, but you must be strong in order to survive. Learn and understand the powerlessness. This dude, he was so cool back in the day, and then we never got to see more of him. What's thy mean? Call yourself Kamashiro from now on. It's a name given to me by my teacher. Who's Sachi's teacher? Kamashiro. Who is Sachi's teacher? Did you kill your teacher, Sachi? He died on his own. Oh. You cannot beat old age. Well, that was disappointing. I was like, oh, are we going to see like Sachi's teacher as like the one-eyed king? Hey, does that make you my father? Rise. You went on a feeding spree again, didn't you? Have some discretion. Okay, we're seeing the flashbacks. Face your incompetence. Yeah, I'm tired of all that. Sachi. The dolls are in the 6th ward, a lot of them. Foolish little girl. I'll handle it. We have Sachi in custody, transporting him to Kokali. I repeat, it's Awagiri. The attack in the 11th ward was a diversion. Matasaka Kamishiro. But his name's Sachi. I don't know where he's getting. Okay. I'm Ito. Let me help you. You want to see Rise, don't you? Rise. Oh, so he sat there growing a badass beard the whole time. He was like Batman. He went to prison to learn how to be a badass. Well, not really, but you know. So he went to prison. The reason they captured him was to protect Rise. Okay. Kuzan. Your daughter Eto, was it? She's with me. Him and Yoshimura know each other. Whoa. I'll keep a close eye on her. In return, if anything happens to me, you take care of my daughter. All right. Thank you, old friend. That's why Yomo and Sachi looked at each other like, doom. Like, you know, that old 90s. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. It's all coming together. So it's like, I'll take care of your daughter, you take care of mine. Now we're seeing shit now. But who the fuck? But Rise was killed. Well, Rise is alive, but Rise was killed by the clowns. But why did the clowns kill Rise? Am I missing something here? Are the clowns contracted by V to... Are they the executioners for V? Like, what's the clowns' deal in all this? And Uta is a member of the clowns. So... And Arima's a member of the V in some... Okay. And then boom. Wait, what? Boom. We've located Sachi. Commencing eradication. This is still back in the past, right? Because he's got the beard there. So this is at the end of... No, this is before the end of Tokyo Ghoul 1. It has to be because he was in prison, then he got out, then he shaved. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not 100% sure. But wow, what a chapter. What a damn chapter. Gotta say. Yeah, goddamn. Okay, let's see what the chat's saying. Oh, we have 4 people in here and only 2 likes. I want 4. 4 people means 4 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Skin is in here and says good night. Okay. The lucky number 7. Yes, sir. 700 subs obviously means 700-hour stream. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. If someone, $1 million, I'll do a 700-hour stream for $1 million. Easy do 700. I will walk around with this fucking camera. I will attach it to like my shoulder or something. I will do a 700-hour stream for $1 million. No problem. How much would that be? 700 hours in days. Just as a quick. It'd be 1 month. So it'd be a month. I'd have to do a month-long stream. I will do a month-long stream for $1 million. No question. I'm that greedy. Miss said, yep, he's that guy. I thought so. Skin said 2 likes and 2 dislikes. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Are we doing the dislike thing again? I swear to fuck that's like, because I'm not doing anything, like I'm not hating on anything yet. So I swear that's that stupid bot problem, that glitch problem again. Skin said also off topic, but number 1 day DC fandom. Number one day DC fandom. Oh, okay. Miss said, I see 3 likes and 1 dislike. Probably Wave. Yeah, fuck you, Wave. Skin said, no, it's 2 likes and 1 dislike. And now it's back to 2 likes and 2 dislikes. I don't know what's going on. Skin said, maybe if we could pump that like number up to 7 likes. Lucky number 7, that's right. Miss said, good idea. Skin said 7 likes on a 700 subscriber stream. I like where he's going with this. Skin said, can you prove you're not a part of the New World Order, Griever? Why would I want to do that? Miss said, and that seems to explain why Rise was always so important. So far it is, yeah. It's explaining why... It's not explaining why Rise is exceptional to this program or whatever. Like, she's a unique ghoul for some weird reason. But, so that's not really explained yet, but the rest of it is why Sachi was invested, why Yoshimura was invested, and why the death was so weird, yeah. Skin said, her name is Rise, not Rise. I mean, Reese? Is it Reese? Like, am I supposed to add a double E, like Reese's Pieces, with a Z? I mean, I call her Rise, whatever. Skin said, and it's Edo, not Edo. Ito. I mean, sometimes I mix it up. Listen, I was already corrected by someone that had me on the right pronunciations, but the thing is, I forget after a week, so whatever. Honestly, I just don't care. I don't care enough. This chair is getting too fucking old. Keeps lowering. I'd have to watch the anime to get the proper pronunciations, and I'm not doing that. Miss said Sachi is his nickname. Matsusaka Kamishiro is his actual name, which is why Riaz, whatever, took Kamishiro as her last name. Fair enough. Okay, cool. Miss said his real name was the connection they looked into back in part 1 when they looked into Rise's history. Okay. And Miss said they show him hiding out right before the flashback. Seems like he's growing out his beard again in the present. Oh. So this is the present day. Arima's going up against Sachi. Okay. 88's in here and says, yo, 88. Alright, well this is getting a little interesting then. I didn't realize that was, that's actually Sachi in present day. So let's freaking go. So can Arima beat Sachi? Because Sachi, as far as I'm considered, is probably one of, if not the strongest ghoul we've seen in the series. He's clearly up there, like in the top. Like Yoshimura, Yomo, Uta, Kaneki, Sachi, you know? Like, I'm going with Sachi here. Can Sachi go toe-to-toe with Arima? So let's jump into chapter, now that we're caught up with the chat, let's go into chapter 65, Remove, the Reaper. He's just Washu's puppet after all. Okay, so he grew his beard out again. I shall slay him. Boom! Okay, let's go. They fight. They fight. They go for everything right. Street sharks. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Let's see. I shall slay him. Boom. We get the grappling hooks. That would never work in real life, but okay, I don't care. Those type of hooks do not just clink like that. That'd be almost impossible to hit. But let's just see how this works. Futile. Boom. Oh, he showed a bright... What an unusual engagement distance. So, this awkwardness is due to... Boom. He dodged. Could he be... Ha! Boom. Did he... Could he be... Alright, he smacked the other two right in... He kicked the other two right out. So it's Arima. So now it's just Arima versus Sachi. Kuzan is as good as dead. Kuzan is being held by his daughter as the father of imitation. he's... Let's see, wait. Alright, it's Yomo and... So are they all together on this? Sachi went to see them? Is as good as dead. Kazuna being held by his daughter as the father of imitation. He's in... It'll be too late even if you save him. Okay. Those carrying out his wishes do not need this burden. That girl is too dangerous to keep close. She is beyond anything we can handle. Oh, right, because this is Rise. Rise is... Or Riz, or Rises, or whatever. It's R-I-Z-E. How do you want me to say it? You know. But she is beyond anything we can handle. So, right, because we saw her. She's in the container. That's right. Hey, yo, if we can't handle it, why do it? That's a foolish question, Four Eyes. Okay. A parent must protect their child. Here we go. A martial art that only has no meaning. Mine was meant for this very day. My White Reaper, you are a worthy foe. Your weakness is your blind spot. Let's see. Found it. Whoa. Even Sachi? Like, Arima's overpowered, not gonna lie. It's cool, but I wanted to, like, Arima should have been pushed in this fight, not gonna lie. Arima should have been pushed. Because this makes Sachi... Okay, now he was stabbed in the neck. He found it, but apparently he read him, and then he zapped him all to fuck. Is Sachi dead? Well done. Not bad for those eyes. Riaz. Keep running. So I'm going to assume right here that Sachi is officially dead. That was unceremonious as fuck for the guy that kicked the shit out of Kaneki at the end of the first one. That's a little, like, I'm not saying that Arima shouldn't be able to kill Sachi. I'm saying that Sachi should have been able to get like did Arima even try? Yeah, not a big fan of that fight. I wanted Sachi... If nobody was going to push him, like, Sachi should have been a character that could have pushed Arima, like gotten a smack or two in, you know what I mean? Like, he's never been touched. This is getting a little ridiculous. But let's see. So we're jumping back to another day. Apparently Sachi's dead. That was kind of unceremonious. First and foremost, an investigator must be in shape. Engaging with a ghoul is like running a 100-meter dash for hours. Extended stamina, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then we see, okay, there's Uri just going. He's amazing. Wow. I want to be ripped like him. It'd be creepy. It'd be kind of creepy if you were muscular. Working out? Sir, hello. Do you have a moment, Investigator Uri? Sir, what's he doing here? So this is King, 6th Ward Leader. Banjo! Sachi might be dead, but Banjo is here. Ning-a-ning-a-ning, my dog died on the patio. My truck ran out of gas. My name is Banjo. Ticka-ticka-ticka-tick, honky-tonk music all day long. I only have 4 teeth and they're all brown. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. My name is Banjo and I play a banjo. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding-ding. Banjo's back. One of the top 5 characters of Tokyo Ghoul. Undisputed. Banjo's back and his hairstyle. I like it. He grew his hair out. Banjo looking pimp. Banjo looking like a pimp. Alright. And now his facial hair is like a cross. He changed it into a cross. It looks so stupid in real life, but Banjo's pulling it off. Banjo's here. 6th Ward Leader. That damn right. So he's reading the book. It's giving me a headache already. If she really wrote it for ghouls, she should have used smaller words. Oh, Banjo. Banjo's back, baby. That one-eyed bitch, what's she up to? I love this man! He shows up, first thing he says is, it's probably a good book, but Christ's sakes, you know we're not all that well educated, and what a fucking bitch. What the fuck's she up to? Like, yeah, this man comes on screen and says, bitch be crazy. Bitches be nuts. Let's go. It's good, though. It's inspiring if you can read it. Inspiring, how so? A plea for the one-eyed king to appear. Ayato. That's Mr. Ayato to you, Banjo. Why does Ayato look so fucking different? It's like it's drawn by a different artist. I said that at the beginning of the series. That looks nothing like Ayato. I don't care how many years passed. Kaneki still looks like Kaneki. Mato still looks like Mato. Banjo still looks like Banjo. Toka looks like Toka. Ayato looks like a totally different fucking character. Ever since the new series began. It can't just be me. His hair's different, his eyes are different, his bone structure, his face shape, everything is different. You could argue, okay, he was like a teenager, now he's a little more adult or whatever. But it's like, Toka didn't change that much. She was in high school. You know, her character design didn't change this crazy. Like, if you just showed me a shot of that after reading all of Tokyo Ghoul, you showed me this panel, I couldn't tell you who that was. He doesn't look bad, he just doesn't look like Ayato at all. Nobody goes from having, like, wingtip hair to going, like, fucking flat and straight, you know? It doesn't work that way, unless he started, like, what did he start doing? Using conditioning and going to a straightener salon? Very, very weird. And his head's bigger. Let's see. Kidding. What do you want? I thought Aogiri was in Hiroshima. You do know a lot, don't you? Relax. I just want to talk. She really stuck it to us, didn't she? I saw the press conference. Alright, so now we're jumping back. No, don't jump back away from my guy Banjo. I don't want to jump away from Banjo. Banjo is mine. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding-ding. I like my Banjo. I saw the press conference. Letting someone dangerous like her speak in public? How could you be so careless? What did I say? What did I say? How the fuck, under suspicion of not only being just a regular run-of-the-mill ghoul, but like the one-eyed owl, one of the leaders of Awagiri, how the fuck did they even allow this? Listen, you get black bag. Listen, we don't like to talk about it, but due process doesn't exist with terrorists, okay? The black ops find them, they get black bag, they get taken in. There's no court, there's no news, there's no trial, there's no rights. We actually have, I don't know, like, I believe America has the same thing, but in Canada, there are certain things that violate, like, you don't get rights. You don't get the phone call, you don't get bullshit if you are convicted or suspicion of certain acts. There's very few, but if that happens, black ops go in, they take you, they black bag you, we don't hear about it. The public does not know. So do not convince me that the CCG does not have that kind of power to do that. So I did agree with that. Finally, someone has brought it up in universe. How the fuck did you put a member of the Awagiri tree, one of the leaders, in front of cameras? How did anybody think that was allowable or a good idea? So I'm glad Uri, who I still dislike, is still bringing up all the good points since that little time skip. Her influence is much greater than we expected. There's even a ghoul rights advocacy group right now. One of the members is self-proclaimed ghoul researcher Ogura. He went from ghoul... You know what? That kind of makes sense. I was going to say, like, nah, he was, like, the biggest advocate for ghoul hate, but wait a minute here. Wait a minute. This guy jumps in, and he's one of the people, though he didn't know a lot, he was still a researcher of ghouls, like their anatomy, their personality, their characteristics, etc. He was still involved. He might not be the brightest color in the crayon box, but he still did do that. When you work alongside that, of course he would fight. Realistically, it only takes one push like that for him to go, well, they're sympathetic creatures. Yeah, but like for him as a scientist and a researcher, he'd be like, it's in their nature. It's like blaming the lion for eating the gazelle. You know, we're the gazelles. That's not the lion's fault that we're gazelles. You know, lions need to eat too. They're still animals. They're still, you know. So at first I was like, whoa, this guy of all people. But realistically, it makes sense for somebody studying ghouls that long. They would see the sympathy and the connection and the whole, like, we're their food source. Like, it's not their fault. It's how they're born, like, or made, or we still don't know ghoul origins. Where did they start from? How did they keep going? We don't know. They're no different from those guys who use violence to protect against Wayland, if only they could see their own barbaric behavior. So, what is it you want, Investigator Sasaki? The upcoming Hiroshima operation. I won't be a part of it. Oh, is that right? Much of our manpower will be assigned to the operation. Security on the mainland will be insufficient. In such an event, the Arima squad will protect our most important prisoner, so Sasuke won't be with us. That's when I'll strike. To save Hina? Oh, we're back to Banjo! We're going to save Hina. Hinami never truly wanted to be a part of our Giri. That's what I said. That's what I said. Glad it's spoken in universe, so there's no confusion. Ito, like I'm eating, Edo talked her into it because of her searching abilities. My sources tell me there's going to be a large-scale disposal soon. She's not valuable to them anymore. There's a good chance that she's on the list. So please, I need your help. I'm planning on breaking into Kokili one more time. We will be guarding Kokili. Oh, no. Kaneki's not going to... Wait a minute. Kaneki is not going to let Hina die. Because remember, this is Kaneki pretending to be Sasuke. Kaneki ain't going to let Hina die. No. This is all for the ultimate betrayal. He suspects that somebody's going to make a move. Whether he suspects Toka's group. Because remember, he's out of the loop. But he suspects somebody's going to attack. And he's going to find the opportunity to save, just like he saved Tsukiyama in a roundabout kind of way while keeping up appearances. He's going to do the same thing with Hina. Hina is going to escape. Okay. It's all coming together. I have a favor to ask you, Uri. My Tora. I want you to rescue Mitsuki. You have an important assignment on the mainland, so he knows Tora is missing. I would have, even if you hadn't asked me. I thought he lost all concern for us, but I guess not. Good. Save him. This isn't good. This isn't good. We will. What was that look? Well. You look good with short hair, Miss Takatsuki. Shut up. You're just Kano's clown. Damn. Okay, here we go. Kano's clown. That's wait a minute. See, we can't take the wording like if Vegeta says Kakarot, you clown, it's like, okay, he's a clown. Yeah, we get it. He's a buffoon, he's a clown, whatever. We have to take the idea of clown very seriously. Is that a double meaning? She could have said buffoon, idiot, lapdog, jester. She said clown. And in Tokyo Ghoul, we all know you want to play with the clowns. So, okay, all right. These are definitely some really good chapters. Miss says, if Arima knows he has a blind spot, he'd probably be expecting people to take advantage of it all the time. True, but I just think that Sachi, with older and more experience and an actual true martial artist, should have been able to get at least half a drop on him. Regardless of the reflexes, like, Arima should have had a tough battle. Like a mid-diff at least. Like, that was low diff. That was extra low diff on Arima's part. Cable, bang, shot it once, bang, cable, boom, took out the two guards, bang, jang, boom, done. It was like 3 hits. Arima should not have taken out a guy of Sachi's caliber in 3 fucking hits. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's too overpowered on Arima's part, where Sachi is a master martial artist plus a ghoul. Like, I would argue that Sachi's martial arts skills should be better than Arima's. So, I don't know. I agree that, yeah, like, people are always going to take the obvious blind spot, and he could take advantage of that, but maybe we could have seen, like, Arima go, even though I've always done that or something, we could see, like, an indent where he goes, he cracked 3 of my ribs. While he got stabbed, he still got a shot in sort of idea, you know what I mean? Like Ichigo with the hand thing, like when the Royal Guard tossed him and he shows and his hand's like and bruised because Ichigo reflexively, when he threw him, he grabbed it and twisted it, you know, just on instinct. I think that we should have seen something like that, but either way, chapter 65, very, very good. The return of Banjo! Banjo has returned, yeah. Miss said, would have liked to see more from Sachi too, though. Yeah, like I thought he was just a really interesting design, very different from all the other designs, very cool, very like stoic and older and stuff. It was kind of cool to see like a powerful, outside of Yomo and Yoshimura. It was nice to see somebody else on, the scale. That's all. Anyways, before we jump into 66, yeah, Miss did warn me that some of these chapters I'm going to have a lot to talk about, and clearly these are some of the earlier ones. We're going to get into more They Fight, apparently. That's why we're going to 20 chapters, if we can make it. But I need to pee first. So, we'll be right back after I pee. Then we'll read chapter 66, and depending on how quick that one goes, we might just jump straight into 67, then check the chat. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see while my hair keeps going Gene Wilder on my ass. Alright, be right back. Alrighty, that didn't take too long now, did it? Alrighty then. Okay, so let's jump into chapter 66, Real Self. Kano's clown. Huh? You really do know everything. No wonder the bosses are worried about you. Although we too know when, where, and with whom the Awagiri members have tea. Well, they're British, clearly. It was you and him causing mischief, wasn't it? Like collecting ghoulification subjects? Never seen the... Looks like the torso, maybe? I'm not sure. What's going on there? Like informing us via Kano where the transport with the QS body would be. And also dropping steel beams. Ooh, so the clown... I told you guys, I said, could have used any other word, and it said clown. And in the Tokyo Ghoul universe, clown is a deadly noun. And also dropping steel beams. Was it this bitch? Was it this bitch who dropped the steel beam? Although I don't know how that's connected to V, so tell me, won't you? I had some personal interest in Dr. Kano and the steel beams, but I can't tell you why today. Anyway, what exactly can you do? Giving yourself up to the CCG. You could have put up a good fight if you'd stayed with your friends on Rashima, no? There's barely anything I can do. I've basically done all I needed to do. That's a very suggestive, Anyways, always with the last word, huh? But I like women like you. You're not too bad to look at either. I want you to answer me. Why is he... That is suggestive, why don't you... is he massaging his, Okay. What do you want? With somebody like me who can't do anything? Well, you see, my bosses are freaking out. They're extremely scared. Of what? Don't play dumb. You know they're afraid of your king. So let's make a deal. You can spend the rest of your life in Kokoli's VIP cell. Just tell me who the one-eyed king is. Our predecessors asked what's the best way to control the public. It's by focusing their attention in one place. If the idiot's in lockstep, it's not too hard to make them kill themselves. And so we create fitting enemies and the CCG eliminates them. The clowns. Oh, they're bringing up the clowns. So we create fitting enemies and the CCG eliminates them. The clowns, Tsukiyama, etc. At times, it's politicians, celebrities, journalists, terrorists. It doesn't matter. This is true in the real world. Like, we have a common enemy in so-and-so, right? Like, it does work. Fear-mongering. Fear and warmongering does work. It eases people's pain. Who should we blame for the pandemic? Who should we blame for the war? Who should we blame for 9/11? Who should we blame for this? Who should we blame for that? And people need an answer. They need a focus. They need something to blame. You know? And that's why unacceptable enemies like you or your one-eyed whatever are a nuisance. Let's see. I'm relieved. That means you know nothing about the one-eyed king. Good, good. I tried my best, though, like sneaking into a ghoul salon, dressed up like a clown. Not a member of the clowns, but dressed up like a clown. Isn't that the one who dropped the steel beam, though? Isn't that the mask? Isn't that the mask of the one that dropped the steel beam? But my informants were no help. That Nico guy went so far as to say there is no king. Yeah, some of us thought that might be possible, like a symbolic king. There's less disappointment when you hang your hope on something that doesn't exist. There is a king, and the king dwells in all your guts. I think she means that kind of literally. Miss Takatsuki, a revolution is great and all. Let's see. But the harder you try to change something, the more sorrow and bodies it produces. I mean, you killed your own father. I think that even if the world is oddly shaped, as long as there's balance, it's okay, am I wrong? Unfortunately, I'm on the side of the ostracized. You're coming from the perspective of those who are ostracized. As somebody who lost her mother and her family to you, I can't take what you say so easily. Don't worry, the king will appear soon. Well, I guess we have no deal then. I'll be there watching you get crushed to death by Kokoli's press. Hey, Washu. I pity you. What's it feel like to be unable to call your father Dad? You're disposable too. Die, 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 die. Oh, what's it feel like to be unable to call your father Dad? You're disposable too. Oh. Oh. This was shots. Bam. She just Clint Eastwood hit that. That was a Clint Eastwood. How scary. I don't know who these people are. Rise, what, Nimra? Are you a child? So we're jumping away from that. Are you a child bearer too? I don't even know who that is, actually. Not gonna lie. Yeah, damn it, that bitch. She's gonna pay. Yeah, Ferrata is unstable as fuck. You don't look so well, Kaneki. Yeah, I think it's from working nonstop. Hee. I see. Take care of yourself. Our predecessor asked what's the best way to control the public. It's by focusing their attention in one place. So that's why you had me plant a wire. I told you you'd hear something interesting. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So give me a little more of your trust, Kaneki. The last job you have in mind, it's a lot harder than you think. You know what I'm about to do? I'll hold on to this. I can sense these things. I'm a writer. It's an occupational hazard. You need help? I can distract them at least, but in return, I need you to grant me a wish. You said it yourself. It's the last job. I haven't thought about what comes next. What's going on here? I don't have time to grant you your wish. I see. I'll be transferred soon. Yes, I know. Come visit me if you feel like it. I'll probably be in the room downstairs. Let me tell you my wish just in case. Kill the one-eyed king. We've been thinking this entire time. Is it her? Is it Kaneki? Who is it? Is it a member of V? Is it Yoshimura? Who the fuck is the one-eyed king? We don't know. And now this bitch is actually saying kill the one-eyed king? She's been trying to find him the entire time. She's been writing about the one-eyed king like our Jesus Christ the Savior. And now, what the hell? I don't know what that means. 8th Ward docks. The CCG assembled for the Hiroshima operation. Oh! Although they assigned a significant force to the island invasion, Deputy Commander Washu, and Murata, they were thoroughly prepared both offensively and defensively. They held back a powerful squad on the mainland. Team 3 leader, we have Juzo, we have the Team 1 leader, we have Kori. Oh man, we have got a lot of people here. And securing Hiroshima would take at least a week, possibly as long as a month. The mainland security force was left to defend Kokiri and their other vital locations. Squad 0 leader, Arima. So Arima's on the mainland. We have to remember, that's the danger. Arima's on the mainland, and he made mincemeat out of Sachi. He made Sachi look like a goddamn preschooler, and I'm still upset about that. But let's see. We have Aura there. Okay, some no-name people we don't really fucking fuck with. Meanwhile, civilian destruction of the CCG and the Washu family, triggered by Sen Takatsuki's latest book, was also spreading into the hearts of the Commission's investigators. Let's go. Time for payback. Hope I see you again. Itto. Some members of the Awagiri fled in fear of the coming battle, but Tatara, who was in command, seemed not to feel it. We haven't really seen this man go all out yet, either. Ayato, this enough? I owe you nothing. I'm fighting for Hina. That's all I can ask. Thanks, Banjo. Why is Ayato all of a sudden a good person, though? And why is Banjo working with him? So it's... Wait, what? Who's this motherfucker? So it's begun. That's not Amon. Wait, what? Who's this? Who the fuck is this badass in a cloak? I don't recognize... Amon is the only person I can think of, but he dead. And I mean, he's dead. He didn't have Ghoul RC cells or any... Did they dig up his motherfucking grave? Because he's a one-eyed too. The fuck is going on here? Who the fuck is that? Am I missing something? Is this obvious? Did you rub my lamp? Did you wake me up? Did you bring me here? And all of a sudden this shit going down? Okay. That to me looks like Amon. I can't think of anybody else that is supposed to be. Unless it's a new character. It's a new character or it's Amon. How the fuck that motherfucker's alive and what is that going to do for the story? Holy shit, holy shit. If Amon's alive, I'm actually kind of happy. I shouldn't be happy. I'm happy because I like Amon as a character. But killing him off was a big power play move. And if they keep bringing people back from the dead, it's going to make death feel like death in Dragon Ball. It's not going to be very substantial. It's not going to mean anything. So, like, if that motherfucker's Amon, I'm telling you, I think it's Amon. And once again, one of the best characters in the series is Amon. So, But I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad... I mean, does it make sense in the context of the story? We don't know yet. I mean, we've seen people die and then been brought back. This ghoulification keeps improving, and Kano's doing all this weird shit. So, and why wouldn't they take one of the best of it? Why wouldn't they take the dude who was doing like 9,000 push-ups for fun? You know, like, why wouldn't you take that guy and make him a ghoul? He'd be fucking unstoppable. But, as I said, I just don't want it the Dragon Ball style where death is becoming meaningless at this point. Keep bringing back all the dead characters because it takes away from the death, from the meaningness. Like, if Shirazu comes back, that takes away all the development that the characters had based on it. Even though I don't like those characters, they had development because he died. If he comes back, that cheapens. It cheapens it. It doesn't erase the development, but it cheapens all the development. You know? And the feelings and the meanings. So, I don't know. Have to wait and see. Yeah. But I guess, I think it's Amon. Okay, so we'll have to jump into chapter 67 here in a second. Let's see what the chat's saying, if anything. 88 said, yep, same clown as the clown from the Rise incident. There we go. So did this motherfucker do it on orders of V? It wasn't actually the clowns that killed her all along. We thought it was the clowns, but the Nosferatu, they... Oh man, that leads so much. Yeah, so he dropped the beam. But he wasn't actually a clown. He's a member of V. Also a member of the CCG, which may or may not be the same organization. Miss said, yep, that's the mask. Ferratu is the one. Ferratu needs to fucking die. Dragon's Rage in here says, yo, what's up, Dragon? How you doing? 88 said, the Ghoul Salon is a callback to the Ghoul Restaurant 2 when he appeared in 2 instances during the first arc. I recognize the mask. I know we've seen the mask multiple times when the clowns were brought up. I believe we saw, didn't we see that was one of the clowns that Nico was talking to after Jason's death or whatever? That was the clown. It wasn't Uta. It was, I thought that was the clown. But anyways, yeah, but we've seen that clown mask before. Miss said, Nomura is Ferrata's last name, I think. He knew Rise as a kid, and apparently Rise was intended to bear children. Okay. Oh, so that's a flashback. So Nomura is Ferrata, and okay, this is making a lot more sense now. See, sometimes they're not transitioning the flashbacks well. Usually, like, it's like you have black on white, you know, for flashback. But now at times they seemingly are doing this whole like white. They're still doing flashbacks without showing the black, like, page for flashback. So I'm getting confused. That's all. And apparently Rise was intended to bear children. Well, said, are you going to become a child bearer? Like, that's an open-ended question, but yeah. Idiot said there, Nomura, Ferrata the Clown, and Rise when they were kids. Yeah, okay. 88 said, and the big reveal at the start of the arc. I mean, yeah, Miss said, that's the cloaked figure who's been killing ghouls since the auction. That's the cloaked figure. It's Amon. It's gotta be Amon. It's gotta, like, look, they wouldn't make a design that close, would they? Well, Takazawa seemingly died too, and, well, we never saw what happened to him. He lost an arm, went off to attack Tatara, and then was declared dead along with Takizawa. I think it's Amon, people. I think it's Amon. 88 said, here's something funny. They were teasing the ghoulification of Amon since chapter 124 with him in a cloak and also covering his eye. I don't remember that, but sure. Skin said, Ferrata is comically evil. I think just borderline batshit crazy myself, but sure. Miss said, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was talking to Ferrata there too. Yeah. Miss said, "Oh right, there's a cover back during part 1 showing Amon in that outfit." Well, I probably thought it was badass at the time, but didn't even think on it. Maybe I mentioned, I said, Amon's going to be revealed to be a ghoul too. And it was just one of those theories I was coming up with at the time, but then we kept moving. Because I didn't expect Amon to die, and I thought it was good when he did, but... Alright, so, chapter 67. Rekey. Let's go. People dying on the coast already. Boom, 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 boom. People are just dying all over the place. It's Hoji, the Chi-Shi Leon Killer. They're vulnerable when they're reloading. And they go, boom, 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 huh? If we'd ever be vulnerable against you dumbasses, idiot. Oh, here we go. Investigator Suzuya, you're moving too fast. Okay, so now Jiro's in there and stuff. That must be their head honcho. We're breaking through their defenses. Teams 1 through 3, move forward. Let Suzuya do his thing. Team 1, leave half of your men behind and advance. Team 3, back him up. Uri, clear the beach. Yes, sir. Cleanup duty, huh? So we're in the charge of the grunt work. The Blades, a collection of compact malnourished ghouls. Jing, jing, jing. Oh, they've all activated. You got 5 minutes. I need to find Mitsuki. I will admit, a very cool cover. Very cool, like a very cool spread. That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. If it wasn't with such shitty characters, I'd be more like, oh yeah. Let's see. The assault began in the early hours of December 13th. Mainland security, stay alert. We have a goal. My wife might be getting here by December 13th. So, there we go. I'm not going to have time for any of y'all. Mainland security, stay alert. We have a ghoul in custody believed to be the leader of the Awagiri tree. So, keep your eyes open and be prepared for anything. Remember wait, if they're attacking Kokali, remember who else is in there. The father's in there. Oh, the priest is here. The father's in here too. Wait, who's this? Prisoner 240, eat. I don't recognize this person. Who's this supposed to be? Clang throws it. I won't. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me out, out, out. I have to go. I have to help them. They're dead. All of them. I killed them all. Wait, what? Are we in a flashback again? No, this is a new person whose eyes are gouged out. I thought that was supposed to be Kaneki or something in the flash. It's very disturbing that they don't like just show when it's a flashback. Like, okay, so Kaneki was walking by initially. It was Kaneki walking by the room and then said, "Prisoner 240, eat." It was a very bad transition because it looks like Kaneki was the one that said, "Prisoner 240," and paused at the door and said, "Eat." But then we jump to this person throwing things, and then it's Arima's there. But Arima wasn't there in the last shot, so I don't really get what's going on here. Then Warden, is Prisoner 240 always like that? Yes, he cries it. So, okay, it is a flashback, but this is what I'm talking about. No offense to Tokyo Ghoul's author, but really shitty transitions. Once again, it was like the time thing last time. It was like the time thing. The time thing was really fucking shitty last time. And this time, this time it's really shitty because what we're seeing here is he's looking at the room. It's empty. And then it's Kaneki remembering when he was in there. And it is Kaneki, who I thought it was. The bandages and stuff. And it's Arima and blah, blah, blah. But that is not a smooth transition at all. And then, look, the last page of the flashback, we get the black background that I'm talking about, and now we're jumping into a white background again, which is still in a flashback. Don't do that. Don't do that. Every single manga I've ever owned, every single volume and every manga I've ever read, 200 manga strong, they always do this black background for flashback, white background for present day. You don't just get to nitpick and choose. Unless you do an entire volume and say, if you have the title card saying, we will jump back 20 years, you don't do the black background. But if you're transitioning without the narrator dialogue bubble, then you have to do it. You have to be consistent. And I am bothered by this. This is a nitpick, but it's also a critique, and I think that this is a poor idea. This is poor transitioning, in my opinion, because now I had no idea. Am I looking at a new prisoner or Kokoli? Why is Arima there? What the fuck? What the fuck? You know, you could argue that one little panel there, but once again, it's a white background. How the fuck am I supposed to know? You know? It's a white background. If it was a black background, I'd assume flashback. That's manga 101. That's been that way since 85. Like, I wasn't even born in 85. It's been 40 plus years that's how you do things. So I will admit that. And then to randomly have one page in black background halfway through this flashback, the flashback's not over yet. This is very, very weird. Very weird transitioning. Let's see. Is Prisoner 240 always like that, Warden? Yes, he cries at night, more like a baby. Perhaps he's having nightmares. His eyes are infected from all the scratching. He won't eat either. He may starve to death. I see, says Arima. I'll bring more if that's not enough. Oh, he brought him a book? You'll need a name. A name? Being appointed to it as an investigator is part of your rehabilitation. You can't be prisoner 240 forever. What do you want to be? Aren't names supposed to be given to you? I told the brass I'd let you decide, but I just choose two kanji you like. Then, characters for coffee and world. How about Heisi? Heisi. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Thank you, Investigator Arima. Heisi. There's Kaneki. Oh, there's Arima and Kaneki. Now we're back in present day. But this is what I'm talking about. It's very difficult to tell when you're jumping back to present day. I'm heading back to the main building. You're in charge here. Yes, sir. So he leans up against the locker, goes down. Relax. I've already decided, right? I'm just going to do what I have to do. He's having doubts. So that's Kokoli. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got Banjo. We got Ayato. All right, let's go. It's my first time seeing it up close. Scary. How are we going to bust in? Security's tight. That hatch on the top can be opened with a security key. That's our way in. I'll go open it. He's got a security key. How did he get that shit? Took some time, but we're finally ready. Beep, beep, beep. What? An alarm? The cells in levels 0 and 1 have been unlocked. All personnel to combat positions. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Wait, so did Kaneki do it? Kaneki did it. Before they even needed to. By the looks of it, Kaneki took the glasses off and is the one who did this. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. What does the chat say? Yeah, alright, there's a cover back. Miss said, Kaneki looks in the cell and remembers being in there. Yeah, I got that eventually, but, like, it's poor transitioning, I still argue. Miss said, Arima is a strange guy. He can be kind, cruel, apathetic, all seemingly without skipping much of a beat. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the flashback, but it took me 3 pages to understand I was in a flashback. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dumb. I had to read 3 pages forward to go 2 pages back. I shouldn't have to do that. That's all I'm saying. You have 2 ways of doing it, and people can say, oh, but it's art. Like, no, I'm not looking at a Picasso when I'm reading manga. I'm not trying to interpret fuck all. What I need to do is you either have the dialogue bubble or the black background. That's how you do flashbacks in manga. Been that way since before I was born, before anybody in this chat was born. That's the way it's done. You do black background for flashback, or you do dialogue narrator. One or the other. That's all I'm saying. But I do agree that the flashback was good, showing Arima, like seeing him every day and that kind of shit. Like, yeah, that was interesting. So who set off the alarm? I'm going to assume that it was Kaneki there. Chapter 68, reset. Ooh. Okay, so is the alarm going off right now? Well, nice to see you too. I have feelings, you know. It's talking to you. What is it today? I'm your server. I brought you some food. Mr. Shion, he was a good editor. I understand he kept the plot of King Belagar a secret from the publisher until its release. Considering you painted the CCG and the Washington family in such a bad light, it easily could have been cancelled. He also made sure that it would be widely distributed even after its release. Did you kill him? I made him into a pate. Oh, that's... Okay, like these two are they're firing off on all cylinders. Oh, I used his liver too. I hope you like liver. I'm just an amateur, so don't expect too much. Bon appetit. Thanks. You're welcome. Uh-oh. Some kind of accident or an incident? Oh, beep, 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 beep. Well, I have to get going. By the way, did it work? The wiretap? I didn't report it to my superiors. I was curious myself. Well, I hope it all works out. Send my regards to your jailers. Is she going to be crying? We don't see her, but she's not happy. She's not happy at all. Hard to feel bad for her necessarily because she is like kind of evil. But she's also like we can understand a little bit of her evilness, I guess. I don't know. Warden, what's the situation? The cells have been unlocked. In levels 0 and 1. Oh, so level 3 is the scary one. Which only has, by the looks of it, only a handful of cells. Where the ghouls rated A and below are held. What? How? It's on our surveillance cameras. It's him. Boom. Investigator Sasaki. That's the control room on level 2. So he was a ghoul sympathizer after all. To all personnel. Detain Investigator Hayashi Sasaki. He is unlocking the cells. I repeat. Detain Hayashi Sasaki. You're not human. Great. Boom. The roof hatches. We got more intruders. It's the see, he knew. So this is wonderfully timed. In jumps Banjo. Start on the Awagiri tree. Ayato. It's the rabbit. Is it Awagiri? I don't know. Just do your best. Boom, 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 boom. Surround him. The rabbit is a Nukaku. Boom. Hug the walls. Watch out for attacks from above. Ayato. Why was the alarm going off before we breached? I don't know who, but somebody's going around unlocking the cells. We can't let this opportunity go to waste. But unlocked cells A, rank A and up is Hanami. I thought Hanami was rate S right now. So, call for backup. Damn, my weapons. Call for backup. Boom. There he goes. Alright, so let's see. Clack, kitty, clack, 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 clack. Only Kokali personnel know where detained ghouls are located during non-visiting hours. Come on, come on, come on, before he gets here. Damn it, not now. Show him. Level 3. Cell. There she is. Cell 1082. Banjo, take that side. You got it. Is Hanami further down? Level 2. Boom. Oh. Narukami? Boom. And thanks. It's Arima. Kishio Arima. Kaneki, Oh, yeah, we haven't seen Heidi this entire time, have we? Kaneki, I want to help you, so eat me. Wait, what? Heidi, what are you talking about? There's a dangerous dude up ahead. You won't get out of here. You're gonna lose. You might even die, so you have to prove you're worth keeping alive. Will you fight with all you've got one more time? Heidi, I like you. Hanami. Want to die heroically. Kaneki? Sorry it took so long. Let's get out of here. Yes, he did this entire thing to save Hina. There we go. But he ate Heidi? What the fuck? He ate Heidi? Oh my god, oh my god. And anybody saying that I'm pronouncing that one wrong? No, I've watched 6. 1, 2, wait, 1, 2. 5, sorry, not 6. 5. 5 anime where where a character's name was spelled Hyde, and they always pronounce it Heidi, Heidi, Heidi. That's how they pronounce it in the Japanese. In the Japanese, Hyde is pronounced Heidi. It's always pronounced Heidi. So I know that one's correct. I know that one's right. Just in case anybody's wondering my pronunciation of that name. It's not hide. Hide is hide and seek. That's an English word. When it's in Japanese, it's Heidi. I know that one for a fact. Unless 6 different animes over the last 30 years have been wrong on their pronunciation, with multiple Japanese voice actors who I'm sure know the language better than all of us. So I know that one's right. I might pronounce Rise wrong and fucking Edo wrong and I don't know what else. But I'm sure I pronounced a lot of things wrong, but that's not one of them. Well, I can't put this down. Let's jump into chapter 69. I see, again. Chapter 69, relock. But I can't get up, Investigator Arima. On your feet, Hayase. Or else you cannot. She runs up, Kana. Oh! Oh! She gonna slap him and hug him? She's gonna slap him and hug him. Slap right across the face. I'm glad to see you, Kaneki. But why? Why did you come? That saddens me even more. Are you gonna do the same thing again? Oh, she's scared for him. Okay. You're an investigator. This is my last job. Ah! The last job is an investigator. That's what he meant. Okay. So she like Toka and Yomo, like, and I still think they were wrong. I'm with Tsukiyama all the way with this. You pound it back into him. You've been brainwashed. It's no different. He was basically brainwashed by the CCG, and now that we know the CCG members like Arima are controlled by V anyways, he was just brainwashed by a different group of ghouls. Why not you guys, who actually give a shit about him? Tsukiyama was right the entire time. Grab him, steal him away, and pound it into his brain. Brainwash 2.0. The difference is, you're trying to restore who he was. They brainwashed him into capturing ghouls. Like, it's not a good thing. Tsukiyama was right. I know where Hanami is coming from. This makes sense for her. Doesn't make sense for the rest of them. Like, she's upset. She hits him like, you shouldn't be back. You're an investigator. Like, this is, like, you're happy, supposedly. But was he really happy? No. As we found out, 69 chapters now. 69. Like it. But 69 chapters in, and we know that Sasaki as a person was not really that happy. Yeah, we had that Christmas thing to make it look like they were a happy-go-lucky family. But at the end of the day, he was still surrounded by death and blood and ghouls and this memory shit because he was brainwashed. Now has a personality disorder with himself. Now he's all fucked up. He can't, and he's got to lock away his real personality. Like, no, he was not exactly sleeping. He was not exactly snoring at night for 8 hours. Put it to you that way. This is my last job. So let's go. I'm going to get you out of here. Damn straight. Then die at the hands of Investigator Arima. He plans to have him kill him? That's... He'll definitely come. Nobody can stop him. Okay, I agree with that, but you can still run. Why do you gotta die? You get Hanami out of there, and you all just keep running. Dye your hair, scar your face, get some plastic surgery. Let's go. With just one hand at this distance, so we have Ayato up against Arima. Why can't I hit him? Yeah, like, seriously, like, why is this guy, like, supernatural? He's gotta have RC cells or something. Boom, shring. Whoa. even Ayato, who's fast as fuck, broke the mask. Okay, in they go. Arg took a couple hits. I will not die here. Now we're jumping in. The ghouls appear to be led by the rabbit. Okay, we're seeing a few people. And for some reason, the gas masks from the 6th Ward are here, in addition to the Awagiri under the rabbit's command. The freed ghouls have joined the fray. What are your orders? Oh, that wild rabbit. Such poor planning. Forget that rabbit. Eliminate Sasuke immediately. My stomach's growling. I feel queasy. Kokoli is like my body. I do not want them running amok inside of me. That is creepy. But it's like my stomach's growling. I feel queasy. The king is in your guts. Is the king in Kokoli? Is the king the priest? Is the king the father? Is it the father? Is he the one-eyed king? I mean, I know he's got two, like, he's not a one-eyed, but maybe he is dying. I don't know. Like Uta? Closed the gates again and flood the area with gas from the upper levels. Show no mercy. Get rid of all of them. Banjo, it's gas. It's coming from above. Damn it, stand down. Don't inhale it. Head down just like we planned. The further they head down, the harder it's going to get out, though, isn't it? We know from Naki that the gas takes effect when it's inhaled. Once in the lungs, it'll impair our Kagune and bodies. We won't stand a chance against them. They'll most likely release it as soon after the breach. So what do? Head straight to our escape route. The real issue is the doves guarding Kokoli. Boom! Who's that? Wait, who's that helping out? Who's able to block? Who the fuck? I don't recognize that mask. Who the fuck is that? Blocking Arima. Foam. Slam. Gate 3 has been unlocked. Gate 3 has been unlocked. I want all personnel in the vicinity to... Boom. They're all jumping down. I repeat. All personnel in the vicinity. Huff, huff. Kill them. What? They're outsiders who don't believe in what we do. They need to be eliminated here. What's the matter, Gucci? Go kill them. Ayato's Kagune. Smack. Let's see. Stop dragging your feet. You're pissing me off. Cool it, Ayato. She's being a pain. Is this Hanami's? Ayato? You alright? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for helping me earlier. Maybe you don't need to be a member of the Awagiri tree. It's not for you. Comes a time when you'll have to get your hands dirty. It's unavoidable as long as you're with Awagiri. Miss Takatsuki Edo said, you haven't done anything. You're the reason why the people important to you are no longer with you. It's because you're weak. That's harsh as fuck. This bitch is trying to pull some Palpatine shit on Hanami. Like, you're Anakin Skywalker. If you're not all powerful, if you don't fucking go dark side of the Force, you're gonna lose people. You need to be stronger. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, people die, but if you're powerful enough, people don't have to die. Like, that's total bullshit. Poor Hanami. She's absolutely right. My mother, Kaneki... No, she's not right. Your mother was killed by the doves. That had nothing to do with you. You were a child. You were a little girl. That is bullshit. She's not right. Now Hanami's been corrupted by this bitch. Oh my fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't like Feratu, whatever you want to call it. Feratu. However you pronounce that fucker's name. But suffice it to say, like, I'm rooting for Edo in that exchange, but not with this one. No, she's still a fucking bitch. She's still being a fucking skank. Fuck that bitch. No. We don't like her. Mr. Yoshimura might be dead. Fucking... She killed people that we liked. Now she's corrupted Hanami. No, we don't like her. We don't like her at all. But it's not happening. I'm still so weak, but I want to be stronger. You're not weak. Take off your mask already. Oh. Take off your masks already. I know. Renji. Yomo. Toka. Oh, so Yoma and Toka are here. Why'd you come? If we said we wanted to come, would you have let us? Banjo told us. We want to save Hanami just as bad as you do. Damn right. Ayato, you don't even have a stick. I don't know why does Ayato give a shit so much about Hina anyways? Realistically, Kaneki and Toka have the most amount of reason to go and say, and Banjo. Ayato, remember, was their enemy up until the final parts of the original Tokyo Ghoul. I know some time passed and you could argue that, but on screen we didn't see that. We saw Toka, we saw Kaneki, we saw Yoshimura. That's who we saw taking care of Hina. We saw Sukeyama, we saw Banjo, we saw the 3 members, the Gas Mask crew with Banjo. They were with Hina, not Ayato. So realistically, this makes a whole lot of sense. You realize where we are. I'm gonna slap Hanami. When you lose sight of yourself, somebody else needs to slap you in the face to snap you out of it. Ayato, you can stop trying to act so big. You've grown enough. And he is bigger. You can count on me. I'll be fine. So protect Hina. Shut up, Toka. Kaneki, the guards are everywhere upstairs. How are we getting out? There's a secret path. It's risky, but if we can make it there, what? Investigator, accompanying a Kokoli detainee at a time like this? What are you doing? Yes, kill this motherfucker. Kill this clown wannabe motherfucker. Yes, yes. Kaneki will destroy this fucker. Destroy. And I don't mean like in a nice, I mean literally like, gonna be playing, like there's gonna be a game of hoops with this dude's gallbladder. Like they're gonna be playing hoops with this fucker's organs. But yeah, alright, so let's jump back into the chat really quick. Miss said, though I think a certain scene you've already seen gives the best insight into his character thus far. Fair enough. 88 said, it's Hide, actually. Well, I've seen, as I said, spelt hide, pronounced Hide. Like, the de part is right, the D-E-H, but it's never the long E. It's never the long E. It's not Hide. I've always heard it Heidi. That's what I've heard. So maybe they're pronouncing it different in the Tokyo Ghoul anime or whatever, but I've seen a lot of animes and I'm just telling you. So I'm not going to change it. Once again, it's different in every single, Michael, for example. Let's use a common English name, right? Michael. How could you fuck that up? Well, in French, it's Michael. Like, you go Michael. They're still saying Michael, but they say Michael. Now, my name is not Michael. But if my name was Michael, then I would say, well, no, that's not how you say my name. My name is Michael. But they will pronounce it Michael. Technically, are they wrong? That's up for you to decide. So that's pronunciation. That's dialects. That's 100 things. Anyway. Miss said, Kaneki plans on pulling a Yoshimura. Apparently. Miss said, buy as much time for the others as possible. Very, very interesting. Definitely very interesting. 88 said, there's another interaction with Edo and Hanami, where Hanami prepares some coffee and Edo straight up throws the coffee she made from the novel. That is fucking just abuse. Why the fuck is she even... Why is she with them? Why isn't she with Toka and Yomo? People who give a fuck. Like, that is one of the things I don't understand. Why is Hanami with the Awagear tree still makes zero fucking sense in terms of the story. I'm just saying, in terms of the story, that makes no goddamn sense. Really doesn't. Yomo and Toka could train her if she wanted to become strong. The connection with Ayato makes no sense. 88 said, yeah, not trying to change the way you talk, and I don't want to get into this combo, but doesn't make sense to pronounce it that way unless you're watching dub or something. No, what I'm saying is, I'm speaking like the Japanese. If it was English, it'd be hide. Because it's hide. That's the word. It's hide. But in Japanese animes that I've watched for a long time, they pronounced it Heidi. You know? And in the Bloody Monday drama series in Japan, there was a character named Heidi. And it was pronounced Heidi. spelt hide, pronounced Heidi. So I've never heard Hide before. So that's why I'm going with it. I'm going off of, I know it's Japanese pronunciation. When I know it and I know I can say it consistently, I go off of that one. Maybe in the Tokyo Ghoul anime, they do pronounce it Hide. But that's not what I've heard. I've never heard Hide. I've only heard Heide. From Japanese, not English. Not an English dub, just so we're clear. But in Japanese with subtitles. That's how they said it. Like, Inuyasha. You know? Heidi. You know? That's how I heard it said. Heidi. But anyways, I mean, I'm sure it's said multiple ways. That was my comparison with the Michael name. I'm sure it's said both ways, but the only way I've ever heard it pronounced by the Japanese, and since this is a Japanese manga, is the way I'm saying it. I'm sure it is also pronounced Hide by a multitude of more Japanese. Like, I'm sure it's just it's a dialect thing. You know, it's like my accent versus a Southerner accent. Still technically American English, if you will, but pronounced differently based on the, based on the dialect. Still the same language, still the same country, different dialect, right? I'm sure it's just something like that. Anyways, yeah, so we got through to chapter 70. Now we're going to take a leak. We're going to take a little bit of a leak break. We're not quite 2 hours in and we're on chapter 70, but I feel like there's a lot more They Fight chapters now that the operation has started, so we might be able to get through these a little quicker. I knew this would be a longer stream, though. I didn't think I'd be doing this in no 2.5 hours, so I hope you guys are in here for the long haul, being Skin, 88, and Misks. The ones who actually care about me. Misk, 88, and Skin, because you guys always care about me. But yeah. So we'll jump right back after these messages. Alrighty then. We're back. Skin said, "Oh, I forgot to ask this question a while back at this point. Do you think Kaneki has surpassed... I believe you mean, has Kaneki surpassed Yoshimura as a character? What do you mean? Do I think Kaneki is a better character than Yoshimura? Not at all. No. Yoshimura is a far better written character. Kaneki was good up until the Sasaki bullshit. Kaneki was a very well written character. The Sasaki shit actually brought him down, not up for me. So. I liked Kaneki as a protagonist, but the Sasuke thing really threw a wrench in my Sorry guys, just the wife. There we go. She's trying to figure out what to wear to dinner with a friend at a Mexican vegan restaurant. And I'm like, well, that doesn't sound like my cup of tea, but whatever. Skin also asks, also another thing, top 3 characters right now. Well, Banjo. Of course, Banjo. You gotta have Banjo in there. But it'd be Banjo, Yomo, and, yeah, Banjo, and probably Yoshimura or Amon. One of the, like, it's hard to do because Uta's up there, Yoshimura, Kaneki's still up there, but not in the top 5 clearly anymore with this Sasuke bullshit. The amnesia personality switch thing for 60 chapters, a waste of my life, was very irritating. None of the new characters are that great, so I still stick with who I liked before. I liked Yomo, I liked Uta, I liked Kaneki, I liked Toka, I like Banjo, so around there. Let's see. Skin said, I actually think the Sasuke stuff brought him up in terms of character. Okay, I did not. Skin said, but hey, I still respect your opinion. I respect yours as well. If you think that the Sasuke thing was a good development for his character, that's great. I was annoyed by it. On an unbiased basis, is it a good art? Like, is it good for character development? I'm a little 50-50 on that, honestly. Is it a good idea in theory? Maybe. Was it executed well? I don't think so much. And on a bias statement, I didn't like it at all. So, for me, it didn't elevate the character. I think the argument could be made that it does elevate the character, however. I can understand why people would like the whole him becoming Sasuke for this long and blah, blah, blah. I can understand why people would enjoy that. I just personally did not. Skin said, a hat made of tacos. Well, at least I would never go hungry. Skin said, I will say, though, it was kind of dumb trying to paint the picture that Kaneki is dead and Sasuke is a new character when everyone knew it was Kaneki. Yeah, that was dumb. It was especially since the beginning. 88 said, that's another thing. In the previous chapters, it is shown that it wasn't technically amnesia, but another phase of his personality disorder. Yeah, but it was created because Arima kept smacking him in the head. Trust me, you take a kid and you smack their head down on the pavement enough, trust me, they're going to have some problems. That's like... It was a new phase of the personality disorder created, though. It was artificially created. Sasuke was like an artificial personality, never supposed to exist in the first place. I mean, you can argue, yeah, I think 88, you're arguing the idea that, like, Kaneki was already sort of going, like, gaga a little bit there and couldn't understand, like, who he was. Was he Ghoul? Was he not? Was he Ghoul? Was he not? But now you threw this third wrench into the mix, and honestly, I think that was cruel. But, yeah. Skin said, I will say that was pretty dumb, yeah. 88 said, kind of just like the torture, but 10 times worse. In its own way, yeah, in a way, yeah. Yeah, I think I see what you're going for there, 88. But anyways, we can keep talking about this, or we can get back to Chapter 70, and I think we're going to do that because, boom, 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 let's see Kaneki wreck some shit. Thunder Rabbit, Chapter 70. What are you doing? What's up? Step back. Do you understand what you're doing, my childish Bosch? I'd rather not, but I'm obligated to fight you. And takes that, like, this bitch was gonna, this asshole was gonna be killed long ago and now has the chainsaw. Like, what a, like, not really that great. I don't want to. I really don't. Why want to? Why, you ask? Because this will be the last time I get to see the look of panic on your face. It's kind of sad. Fum. Oh, hello. Smack. Boom. Ah, to a nice catch. Then the late investigator Kijima. Boom, boom, smack. Oh, look, a tooth. Knocked the tooth right out. Yeah, that's more like it. You, like, this bitch can't stop Kaneki. Roll. Thumb attacked. Gash. Boom. Hanami. Ugh. Meow. Meow? What the fuck? Wow. Let's go. Just leave them there. Just leave, like, we don't need to kill them. Just leave them there. Boom. Here they go. We got people. Boom, boom, boom. There's Ayato. There's Toka. I assume that's Yomo in a new mask. Boom. And they rush. And boom, boom, boom. Shields up. Boom, boom, boom. Attack. There's too many of them. Fall back. Yeah. The cell block's down that way. Alright, so they're running. Beep. My key's been deactivated. Can we force it open? No. We'll open it from the control room. Jing. Heads up. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's Arima. Arima versus... Let's go. Arima versus Yoma. Okay, Sachi might not have been a match, but tell me that Yoma is able to smack this motherfucker in the face. Yomo can fight Arima. I will not accept that this man can't land a hit on Arima. I will not accept that. That happens, I might just... If Yomo dies without smacking a hit on him, I'm going to drop the fucking series. I'm sorry, because that's fucking stupid. That makes no goddamn sense. If Yomo dies here, just like Sachi, like a bitch, unceremoniously, without landing a hit on this motherfucker, it's dropped. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care how many chapters left. It fucking dropped. If that happens. Let's go. I don't expect it to happen. That's why I can make that claim. I'm saying if it does. If it does happen. That's what I'm saying. Like, because to me, that level would be Chad defeating Aizen. Or Deanne killing the Demon King. Or... I don't want to One Piece spoil Misk. And I don't want to... Shit, what else can I think of that won't spoil somebody? I don't know. Goku losing to Saitama. See, it makes no sense. There we go. Let's stir the pot. Well, let's go. Let's see. Alright, heads up. It's Arima. Arima. Even Yomo. Boom, boom. Okay, let's see him go. Let's see him go. Yomo serious. Whoosh. Boom, boom, boom. Renji. I met somebody. What? You heard me. Actually, I'm pregnant. Wait, what? What's going on here? I met somebody. You heard me. Actually, I'm pregnant. What? You gonna marry him? Wait a second. Are you sad? No. Whatever. It's written on your face. Ren, even if I have kids, even if you piss me off or hate me, even when I'm old, even when I'm dead, I will always, always be your sister. She's so tiny. Is she alive? Of course she is. Her name's Toka. Wait a fucking... Did we did not know this. Wait a minute. And the problem with flashbacks is it means somebody's about to die, so I am actually getting concerned. I'm going to have to drop this. But, wait, so that means that Yomo is Toka and Ayato's uncle. The fuck? He's their uncle? I mean, okay, it makes sense why they're all super strong then, but... Do they know this? Do they know this information? Okay, Yomo did get stabbed in the arm, though, by this crazy lightning, makes no fucking sense bullshit thing that Arima uses. And then Yomo's like, ugh, here comes Arima. Yomo, boom. In comes one of the gas members, I guess? That's not Toka, is it? Bam. Move. Is it bench? What? Move. Huh. Smack. I have no idea what just happened. I'm assuming... Alright, it's ripping off... Wait. Somebody's trying to jump in the way. Yomo says move. And takes the hit with the mask. Okay, we got to know what happens. I'm not 100% sure what happens. Somebody jumped in the way, and then Yomo said basically move. By the looks of it, it was Toka. It was Toka in the end. And Yomo like basically went no, and took the hit. It looked like it knocked the mask off. Apparently, it did not. Okay, so even Yomo can't take on Arima. I don't like this at all. Yomo, here we go. Okay, now we're getting another... Alright, now proper black background. Here we go. Pull me up, Daddy. Pull me. Okay. No, your arm will drop out. Let's go. Oh, again? Okay, you ready? Daddy, Mommy? Dead? I'm sorry. I couldn't protect her. I wasn't strong enough. I stopped taking blame so you can feel better. But yeah, it is your fault, Kirishima. Kirishima. You killed her. It should have been you. Okay, and that's why raised by the dad the whole time. Okay, I couldn't protect her. Who was it? It was Arima. So it was Arima. Arima killed the mother. Come on, Yomo needs to be able to fucking smack. This is getting ridiculous. Yomo, with all this shit, all this buildup, of all people, Yomo has a reason to kill Arima. Killed his sister. Yomo deserves to get a punch on that guy's face. I knew in my head it wasn't Kirishima's fault. He left Hikari behind to save the kids. I was the one assigning blame, so I couldn't have to feel responsible. It was me. I'm useless. Drops Tima. Oh, and flashback. It's Yoshimura. We haven't seen him in so long. Oh, Yomo, that's alright. All I do is screw up. I'm not friendly like Koma. I'm not experienced like Irumi. I'm sorry, Mr. Yoshimura. I'm not cut out for this place. Your coffee is good. Worried about your niece and nephew? They're like their mother. She cooled off after having kids, but before then, she was out of control. She went around killing and feeding. I think she got what was coming to her. I don't want them to be like their parents. Kirishima has been feeding on ghouls and the humans left and right. He tried getting stronger so he could protect them. It caught the dove's attention. His power backfired on him. Protecting somebody is a very difficult thing to do, no matter how strongly you feel about it. Like Arata. Sometimes what you think is right can backfire on you, Mr. Yoshimura. You think you can hire Toka? I want her to live quietly in the peaceful world of humans, not in the bloody world of ghouls. Why don't you let them know who you are? You are Toka and Ayato's uncle, aren't you? I'd like to hold my daughter in my hands again, but V is after her. I'm not capable of guiding anybody. The most I can do is watch from afar. Ayato jumps in, and we're back to the present day. You better not be tired, old man. Blocking the attack on Yomo. Rima goes, bam. Ugh, taking a small hit there. Toka seems to take one. Yomo, so you're gonna take everything from me? Huh, Arima? My sister? My hope? Hope? Yeah. In this world full of loss, the only hope is connection. A seed grows into a flower, and that flower drops a seed. A cup of coffee bringing joy to someone. Alright, so we're getting Mufasa's circle of life going here. Okay. Through them, my flesh and blood, I will see my sister again. To be able to believe that my actions, that my life wasn't meaningless, that's what hope is. Yomo, this time, takes off the mask. Wasn't bad. I will protect them. Look at this man. Humph. I can't really tell what the fuck the page is doing, but he's doing something. It looks like he's forming an energy ball in his hand to attack Arima with, who blocks it, but the attack gets cracked or something. Fires it back. Renji. Hikari. Boom. What the hell is that? He didn't even release his Kagune. So I don't know what is going on here. I don't know what's going on. That looks like the owl or some shit. Is that and who's that in front? Is that Kaneki? Did Kaneki jump in the way? I need to know, because as I said, if Yomo, even with all that speech and shit, if Yomo dies without getting a hit on that motherfucker, I'm dropping this motherfucking series. That would be bullshit. Yomo is strong enough to take on this guy. Not win. I'm not saying win, guys, just in case we're not clear here. But both Sachi and Yomo and Uta, Yoshimura, they should all be able to fight against this guy and actually, like, bring him to his knees or some shit. Like, they should be able to get a couple of blows on this guy. He seems like... What do we have? Goku in the Ghoul world, just like casually flick, flick, flick. Everything goes his way. His glasses never even get cracked, for fuck's sake. His hair is never out of place. I never even seen a rip in the man's coat. Like, Jesus. We need something. Anyways. We'll jump over to chapter 72 after we check the chat. Let's see. Skin said, I swear... Kaneki and the dude from Split has some of the most messed up minds ever. Most, I believe. Miss said, remember, Yomo tried to fight Arima in the past for killing his sister. Yeah, but this is current Yomo. He's way stronger now. I mean, you could argue that Arima is too, I suppose, but still. Miss said, Toka tries to take the attack for him. He doesn't allow that. Yeah, I'm guessing that. Yeah, I sort of figured. This said, Yomi uses a power like Arima's lightning gun, so I'm pretty sure it's made using his sister's Kagune. That is pretty cool, because he's like... Because it looked like he formed an energy ball and fucking, like, Kamehameha'd him. Which, I still argue should have, like done something. 88 said, and that Kagune is just like Arima's Quinkui. Shortly, that lightning Kagune Arima got is created from the Kakuo of Yomo's sister. That, and once again, that's some Motto level shit. Let's just be real here. That's some Motto cruelty there. Using the Quinkui of your fucking, of a ghoul's, like, sister or a family member or something against them. That's dirty. That's dirty as fuck. Miss said, well, Kaneki did cut his cheek at the end of part 1. I mean, yeah. 88, in Jack, what's Jack? There's another ghoul that managed to cut his cheek. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm assuming Jack is a novel or a video game or something that's outside the source material. Anyways, alright, so we're caught up with the chat. Let's jump back. I still say that the top tier ghouls should be able to actually fight Arima. This is getting a little ridiculous. I like Arima being a badass. I don't like the fact that a bunch of double S rank ghouls can't even get to him. That bothers me. I don't know about you all. That bothers me. Because Arima should be able to wipe out all the ghouls then. The ghouls should be gone. If Arima is this fucking powerful that he can wipe out a dude like Yomo, and with Toka, Ayato, and Yomo all facing him together and they can't even touch him, why are ghouls a threat? Why are ghouls a threat? So you're world breaking now, and that's a problem. You're breaking the world. Send Arima into the Awagiri Tree headquarters. Just let him go to town. He clearly can't be hurt or can't be killed, so just let him go to town. Like, why is there any threat by ghouls anymore? Like, it's sort of ridiculous if this is the case. And it was Kaneki at the end here. Here we go. Alright, chapter 72. Kaneki, there's Toka. Move it, guys. We don't want to get left behind. There's only one way out now. We lose that and we're all dead. They're squaring down. Griever drops it. Ching! Boom. No hesitation, huh? Ayato! The lowest drainage port, right? Yeah. Get them out. Kaneki. Twitch. Huh? Toka. Kaneki. I'll see you later. Oh. There we go. Oh, Toka. That's kind of harsh. Later. Yeah, the feels right now. I know I was just bitching, and I still think I'm right. Arima's too strong. Arima's is kind of broken for this series, like, realistically. But, that being, and I do like Arima, don't get me wrong, guys. I like Arima, I just think he's too broken. This makes no sense. We have literally like, what's next? Bruce Lee couldn't touch the fucking guy? Like, what are we talking here? Is this guy Goku level or some shit? Like, nobody can touch him. Makes no sense. But yeah, right now, we're jumping into some feels here. Toka finally realized Kaneki is back, and this is a very warped panel of him saying that's kind of harsh. Then we're jumping through. We have Ayato, and there's Hanami. Ayato, sorry I'm late. Let's go home. There's Yomo. Toka. Toka. Runs right up to her, pinches her cheeks. That's right. You idiot. I'm sorry. Let's go. Where are we going, Ayato? The disposal press. He's taking off his clothes because, I mean, everybody likes to strip around Arima. Let's be honest here. There's a drainage port on the lowest level connected to the disposal press. If we can stop the machine, we can escape through it. I will be the pawn to buy them time. That's a pretty badass panel. That was a short-ass chapter, but that was a really badass panel. Let's just jump right into 73 because that was pretty short. It's still very exciting, guys. I'm just, like, it's not really nitpicking. I'm telling you guys my honest concerns about the series. Like, I am pissed off that after all this, like, even Yomo can't fucking land a hit on this fucker. Like, that's sort of bothered me. But the Sachi thing bothered me. The Yomo one really bothered me. But yeah. So here we go into chapter 73. Since chapter 72 was so short, we'll check the chat after this particular chapter. And lo and behold, we're already on 73. I think we're making good time, making good pace. It's 11:30. Yeah, we got plenty of time. You guys act like I actually am awake in the AM. I'm awake in the AM when I've been up all night drinking, if you know what I mean. Let's go. So, chapter 73, Flower. Hi, Akira came to see me. She said she noticed you showing pity on the job. Signs of hesitation when eradicating ghouls. Haven't I told you? Don't talk to ghouls, Investigator Arima. I couldn't be the investigator you wanted me to be. From your perspective, I wish he was telling Arima this, though. Like, this is all in his head. I wish he was saying to him this to him. Investigator Arima, I couldn't be the investigator you wanted me to be. From your perspective, I've taken pity on ghouls like Hanami. I'm attempting to free them from Kokiri. And of all things, I've drawn my blade against my mentor. Are you angry? Are you disappointed in me? I was never able to understand you. I don't think anybody does. I tried to live up to your expectations, but, and they're fighting, you're not showing any signs of indecision or hesitation. I don't want to fight you. Is that just me? He gets stabbed. You really won't talk to me, will you? This is a big change up, especially from the, especially after reading the One Punch Man chapter, of all things. I can't believe I'm about to praise something that Murata did. But the One Punch Man chapter with Bang and Garo, now we're seeing this. And this is a similar situation where we have the mentor and the student. And it's sort of like, it's a reverse thing. The mentor's the cold one who can't be saved, who can't be reached, who can't be reasoned with. And it's it's disheartening for Kaneki. Kaneki is looking on here like, what he really wants, he just said it. He doesn't want to fight him. He would rather sit down and talk over a cup of tea and argue, but not fight. Walk away from the table, maybe as enemies, but sit down and talk. He wants to talk to him. And instead of saying these things, he's not, but this is also on Kaneki. Kaneki should be saying these things to him. Like, hey, you don't want to talk to me? I don't want to fight you and stuff. But as Arima said, don't talk to ghouls. That's how Arima stays cold and calculating, I imagine. But, yeah. Excuse me, guys. My wife was sending me a picture of her in a dress. I'm just kidding. I thought that'd be funny for stream. No, she's just showing me what she's wearing for her outfit to the restaurant. Found this old thing. Oh, I like that. Very nice choice. Trust me, guys, no stream in the world, no matter how exciting this is worth ignoring your wife when she sends you a text being, how's my outfit? You respond to that shit. If you're not dead or dying, you respond. But anyways, let's jump in. So this has been a 5-day operation by the looks of this. December 19th, which I thought it just started on December 13th. So wouldn't it be day 6? Anyways, Ushimura operation. I thought it was December 13th. I swear to fuck, operation started December 13th. What's the situation? They have the advantage of knowing the terrain. Taking over the areas we can and watching out for ambushes. It's going to take time. Bureau Chief, what is it? Coakley, what should we do? Don't tell the investigators on the island. It will only upset them. Send in the reserve security forces. Yes, sir. I'm counting on you, Arima. Investigator Uri? Yeah. I smell blood. It's from Mitsuki. Oh, God. We're jumping back to this? We're jumping back to this? I don't care about this. Smirk, what's going on here? It's the torso. Bringing a cute, so cute, like a princess. Bringing a so cute, cute. Just shower them with praise. That's what it said in the book. It looks good. Just looking. Oh wow, what's that look? God, that is an evil. That is an evil fucking look. What? I was complimenting you. I did my best to compliment you. Why? Just gonna keep smacking her, just beating her. Fuck. Well, him, her, I don't know anymore. She got tits, but she's a her, him, but it's a her. I don't know. It's just you and me, a man and a woman. Yeah, 'cause she is a woman. What else are we going to do but love each other? I mean, this is some psychotic behavior if I've ever seen it. Why would you look at me like that? What's wrong with you? I'm being nice to you. You're crazy. Keeps smacking her. What's that look? I was trying to be nice. Oh, it's the, and here we have the flashback. Let's go. I was trying to be nice, smack. I'm your father, damn it. Show some respect. A drunk, okay. You came from my sperm. I've never heard anybody yell that. I've never heard that one. I've heard I'm your father, damn it. Show some respect. I've heard the I brought you into this world. I can take you out of it. You know. I've heard that one a lot, but you came from my sperm? That's an odd one. Grip, let go of me, let go. No, I won't let go of you. Come here, come here. There's another. Go back to the ocean or to heaven. Go back to the ocean? What the fuck? Go back to the ocean? Respect. Show your father some stinking respect he deserves. Gonna, waterboarding her? That's, well, sort of. Say I'm the best, you little pig. No breathing until you show some respect. You're the best, Dad. Huff, huff, the best, huh? Am I really? You're the best. Jesus Christ, this is... Then, gaze. As a great father, I think I deserve to be shown how much you respect me. If I could run to the sky or the sea, I would. I'm sorry about earlier, running away from this past. So, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about before. She's a girl. She pretends to be a guy. She's not actually like a trans person or whatever like that. I've always felt that way. She's not actually trans. She did this because she's traumatized. So her father clearly abused her and then sexually abused her as well. So she realized that she never wanted those eyes to stare at her, like the men in the bar, anyone like her father, because she was raped, she was sexually assaulted, she was molested. So, and I already brought this theory up once they did that really stupid fucking chapter with the whole dressing up as women thing. That was just dumb. But in that chapter, when we saw all the eyes and stuff, I already concluded that this was likely the case. I didn't think it was a family member. I didn't think it was her father or something. I did assume something like this happened, and I brought that up in that stream. And here we're seeing it right now. That, yeah, she is a girl. She just pretends to be a guy. Because if she pretends to be a guy and acts like a guy, she doesn't have to be afraid of that gaze anymore, right? Because guys aren't going to look at her if they think she's a guy. So... Yeah. So she's not actually a trans person in that sense. At least I don't think she is. Maybe she is, but I think this is a defensive mechanism. I think she does this so... It's very classic in manga. And see, the problem... Well, once again, don't want to get into trans rights and LBGT and all this bullshit, but basically... In a lot of mangas, there were so many mangas and so many Eastern stories of like Mulan. Mulan's a woman. Mulan was always a woman. She never wanted to be a man. She never wanted to cut her tits off and grow a dick. She never wanted that. She never wanted to be a man. She hid the fact she was a woman so she could fight, and do her thing. It's the same, and a lot of mangas do the same thing. The woman, they tie the bandages around their tits to pretend to be a man so they can be a man in a man's world, sort of. It's all about being tough. It's about proving something to themselves. They're not actually gender identifying as something. They're just, So there is that fine line, and I thought that because I've read so many mangas with this type of character, I sort of went, yeah... It's still a she because she's not actually trans. It's like calling a gender bender manga trans. It's like Ranma Half is still a guy. He transforms into a chick. He's still a dude. Like he's a dude at the end of the day. Like just because magic made him a girl doesn't make him trans, right? So in the same way, I'm going yeah. But nonetheless, I'm trying to lighten the mood here a little bit because this is absolutely disturbing and disgusting. Not gonna lie. So let's see what we're seeing here. I love you so much. That's why I don't hold back with you. Okay, you understand that, right? Yeah. This must be fate, to be taken by men. So I'm assuming he's sexually assaulting her too. I'm assuming he's fucking her. Which we're not seeing, but it's implied, I believe. Are you happy? Yes, I am. Good, I love you. I know. There's nothing I can do about it. There's a field of flowers at the foot of the cliff. I'll take you there sometime. Okay, then. So now we're back to the fight with Arima and Kaneki. I've trained with him countless times, but this is the first time I've fought him for real. I can keep up with him. When you repeat the same expression in painting, writing, or any creative work, it's not because you're adept in that form. It's actually a sign of deep-rooted insecurity. Investigator Arima, it's slight, but you have a tendency in your defense. Facing you, it's to the left. Your right eye. The momentary pause that occurs there leaves you vulnerable. Stop messing around. He spoke. Cut his legs off. Cut Kaneki's legs right off. Holy fuck. This dude is invincible. It's kind of stupid. So let's jump back to the chat really quick. Miss Content said the fact that it's one of Arima's go-to weapons is a testament to how strong Yomo and his sister are. This is true too, but I just wish Yomo should be able to do something. It said Jack is a short spin-off manga about Arima as a teenager. 88 said Jack was a website manga that Ishida was making while working in volumes 10 to 13. Okay, good to know. Misk says Arima is like most super soldiers. They can win battles but not wars because you can't send them everywhere at once. I mean, seems like it could. 88 said it's sort of like Kane. Yeah, never mind. This is more like Mulan. Yeah, I think this is a Mulan sort of like a more like dark Mulan. This is like dark Mulan. Anyway, let's see. Chapter 74, EF. What is it, Kishio? An insect. Huh? Ugh. Oh my god, like this is... So, who was talking to him? Crushed an insect. Grabbed a butterfly. My legs, my... What are you going to do? He doesn't... What he sees is Kaneki. I'll see you later. Do you want to die again? He doesn't see me. What he sees is... Investigator Arima. Yomo, Toka, Hayato all dead. An airhead? He's more of a genius than an airhead. Investigator Arima is really strong. I've known him a long time, but I really don't know him. He's definitely one of the investigators we all idolize. He's without a doubt CCG's most effective investigator. Regular guys like us can't understand him. He's peerless. It's almost scary. Yet he's a bit aloof, blah, blah, blah. Investigator Arima. They call him the Reaper. They all say the same thing about him. Say they don't understand him. How you see? I, too, don't know who he is. There's a book I'd like to share with you. It's a collection of short stories by Kafka. But I think of him as a father figure. Is this what you wanted? Oh, he's talking to a ghoul, is one rule. Huff, huff. Shing, gasp. He's trying to run away. He's trying to grab his legs, get his legs back. Ugh. Heal, heal, heal. Stabbed. Ugh. Oh, and he grabbed one of the legs. 645 times. This is sort of pathetic, really. Like, he lost his legs and now he can't fight. $645 times. That's the number of times I could have critically injured you. And also the number of times I decided against doing so. I could kill you in 2 seconds. Your eyes are the eyes of the dead. The dead cannot stop me. What did you choose? This dude is too OP. This dude is fucked. Like, I know I'm supposed to just be impressed. I think the idea of Arima being this strong is taking me out of it. It's sort of stupid. Not gonna lie. I know people probably like this, but like, I don't know. I'm not liking how broken he's become. Like, at first it was like, yeah, he's fucking strong. Like it's gonna take a triple S school to actually push Arima to a stalemate, to a fight and stuff, and I understood that. But like, this is getting a little like, is he a ghoul? Like, if he's a ghoul or something, if he's modified, if he's enhanced, if he's fucking got the super soldier serum of Captain America in him, and that's explained later, then maybe. But this is getting dumb. It's getting a little dumb. Like, this dude is acting like he's Bruce Lee mixed with Chuck Norris, and he's like 25. Like, I'm it's taking me out of the moment, guys, not gonna lie. I like Arima. I like that he's strong. I like that he's the strongest investigator. But there should be a ghoul that can actually take him on. Like, in a decent fight. You know? I choose to pursue those ghouls after I kill you. All I need is 5 minutes to eradicate them. And I assure you I will. That's the choice I made. And you? I will stop you here and... Smack. You're hopeless. I've had enough. The time I spent on you was a waste. He's going to kill... Foam. Huh? He put up a shield of some sort. What the fuck is he turned into? Not yet. Ixa, my quinkui. I'm in the basement. What the fuck? Is that an eye? Like, is he becoming a... What the fuck? He's become like a demon dragon thingy. So you're finally willing to fight. The Quinqui was made using the Kakua I took from a ghoul when I was 19. You will be its first victim. Triple S Owl. It's going to use the owl against him. Protect, you idiot. Are you ready, Ken Kaneki? Here we go, I guess. Please, I don't know about all of y'all, but I still think Ree has a lot of problems. Let's go. Hello. Oh, there she is. You're hanging in there, young man. Alright, I've activated the emergency shutdown. The press should stop now. All that's left is escape to the drainage port. Banjo, Ayato, Banjo, Hina, you're all right, yeah. Toka, are you sure you don't want to be with him? If we're with him, he won't try to win. He'll try to protect us. Alright, watch your step. It reeks of blood. What was that? What the? The machine started again. I turned it on, but man, oh man, oh man. Ugh, yuck. This fucking asshole. How is he alive? He got stabbed to the chest. How is he walking there? Oh, but those people are from V. They're wearing the fedoras like douchebags. Yeah. Okay. Chapter 75. Here we go. He puked? What a bitch. That was a rather splendid barf. I anticipated them escaping through the press way in advance. I can't stop laughing these days. I'm on a... Holy shit. So, how many people died? Did they all just... They didn't die. I know that. They were saying... The owl? Is that Edo? What the fuck? She's massive. What the fuck? God. Oh, man. There go all the fedora bastards. What? Did you anticipate this, you repulsive piece of shit? Thanks for the pate. Shino won't go to waste. Can I have seconds? So she ate it. She ate it to do this. Why would Ito... Okay, so they are all alive. I have no idea, but we gotta go now. So they're all alive. They all survived the attack. They're damaged, but they survived it. Let's go. Boom. Oh, wow. Boom. Oh, wow. What the hell? Okay, finally, Arima has his cloak stabbed. About bloody fucking time somebody actually landed something on him. And then, shocker. Boom. Wrapped his Kagune all over the Quinqui. Come on. Disengage. Remote activate. Boom. From below. Ugh. Disengage. Activate. I need more flesh and blood. Regeneration. No defense. I can't evade. My mind's what? Swing. There goes his Kagune and his arms. He's getting slashed to pieces. After that, it was a one-sided battle. I was cut up. So he got stabbed in the cloak once, and even though he super evolved, this isn't even fun to read. This, like, the Tokyo Ghoul is fun to read, but this, like, it's like watching a football game. You know, it's 45-0 in the first quarter. You're like, I know there's still 4 whole quarters of football, but 45-0, if they put that up in the first quarter, it's not even a good game. I don't even care if it's my team. If my team puts up 50 points in the first quarter, it's a boring fucking game. It's good for me to, like, go Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, we put 50 points up in the first quarter. Wonderful. But, like, is it a good game? No. Like, you have to separate yourself as a fan for a moment. Like, it's not a good game. You know, you're watching football. You might like football. You might like the Dallas Cowboys. But is that an entertaining game? watching somebody just score touchdown after touchdown after touchdown with no D on the other side. It's like, well, like it's like I want my team to win and I want them to win like handily. But and don't get me wrong, I'd like to see that once or twice, but I don't want to watch a whole season of that. That's realistically, like, is that entertainment? It's kind of boring. So, I don't know. I don't know what kind of an analogy I'm trying to make here. I'm just trying to, like, I really want to, I've liked Arima this whole time, but the more I keep reading, the more I'm not liking. After that, it was a one-sided battle. I was cut up and carved. Every place I regenerated, he just cut open again. I barely had any sensation. Almost fell at a piece like a potato inside the stew. I did think I did all right. You didn't do anything to him. I wonder if Toka and the others got out okay. They should be fine, all right, I think. I did all I could. What are you talking about, huh? Did all you could? Death by drowning? Who are you in that story? Hi. Just get back up there. What? And put on some clothes. Nobody wants to see you naked. Oh, sorry. So? You think you bought them enough time? That you did your part? You haven't changed at all. They should be at the disposal site by now. Stop lying. You're wondering about that sound, aren't you? You know, something happened up there. You're okay with losing, even though you know something's up? But I can't win? Yes, you can. Look at you. You're ripped. Am I? Hell yeah. Heidi. What? I miss you. What are you, a rabbit? This is a nice scene. This is a nice scene. You always say you want to die or disappear. You just haven't found a reason to live. You'll find one in no time. Don't waste the life that was spared. Come on, you can walk now, can't you? Go. Kaneki, die heroically, sacrifice your life for somebody. Was it? You idiot. I wanted to keep living with you. I'll keep saying it until you hear me, even if you have to claw your way through to live. This is very, very, very Rurouni Kenshin arc. This is very, very much a Kenshin arc. And I like it. I'm not saying it's stolen or anything. It's been done before. But it's like the whole, I want you to live. It's been done in Kenshin. It was done in Inuyasha. It was done in Vision of Escaflowne. And now it's done here. And those are much older, as you guys know. But now it's been done here. We have the whole, the power to live. It's like, the power to protect is strong. The power of friendship is strong. But back in the day, before the power of friendship became the big threes thing, the power of friendship saves all, Fairy Tail, Naruto, all that shit. There was the power to protect. It was always the power to protect. And a long-running series was always, they would figure out that their job isn't just to protect everyone, their job was also to protect themselves. And that was always their character development. It was classic, and it happened to so many MCs in the late 80s and early 90s of anime and manga. It was always, they never understood that their life, they throw their life away, and it always took a character, usually a romantic interest or something, to pull them out of it and say, your life is also worth something. If you die, we all, it's always that thing. So now we're getting that. Actually, a great development for Kaneki as a character, because he has been doing this. And I don't feel like some people do feel the Sasaki thing was good. I don't feel it was good for Kaneki as a character. But I think that this is finally some more character development for Kaneki as a character. I feel like Sasaki is just this bad filler arc that we went through, and now we're back to the main story. But this is actually really good. This is going back to some early 90s character development style. And that's not a bad thing. That's a very good thing. I think we're missing that in modern day manga a lot. I think it was simplistic, but powerful nonetheless. And the power of friendship is so over-abused, even if it's done right, people go, fairy tale. So here, we're getting something really good. Okay, we have some little chapter things. Yomo wants to shave because Nico walked in and said he's like somebody's with a beard. What's your type? A girl that doesn't have a cleft chin. So I have a chance then because I'm a man with a cleft chin. Talking him to do something about Nico. He doesn't bother anybody and he's polite. Why not just date him? He may become your aunt or uncle. What Uncle Yomo was thinking. Okay, that was kind of funny. I don't care about these guys because they're dead. What else we got? Nothing I'm interested in. Okay. So we'll jump into chapter 76 after we take another short break. So I definitely need to pee again. The beers are going down pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. The beers are going down pretty good. Yeah. Uh, 88 says, fun fact, chapter 74 is EF. What does EF stand for? Which is also a song that describes Kaneki's relationship with Arima very clearly. Really? That's very interesting. Miss Kanen says Kaneki is using his Kakuja. Ooh, here we go. 88 said that's actually the direction of Ishida's new manga seems to be taking. Oh, he's writing a new manga? I did not know that. That's pretty cool, though. But that's very interesting. See, I definitely appreciate Ishida's writing style. I do have some nitpicks and some problems with the decisions that Ishida has made in Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Re, but overall, I definitely feel like this is someone that was inspired by 80s, 90s mangas a lot and started writing based on those and didn't really let a lot of new age, well, I say new age, but like early 2000s, like the 2000 era to influence a lot of the works, by the looks of it anyways. But maybe that's just me. But anyways, I will get right back to it. Just going to go grab a couple extra beer, take a leak, you know. I'm a very skinny guy, guys. My liver is only about this big. And, you know, my bladder is only about this big. I can only hold so much. I think the bladder is only like this big on a regular male. Like the bladder is not this huge organ. It's like quite small. So, anyways, I'll be right back. Alrighty then. I'm back. I'm big. I'm black. I'm coming back. I'm not big. I'm not black. But I am back. Alright, so 88 said, yeah, he's highly influenced by work from that time and also people like Nietzsche and Kafka. I don't know how to say that first one. I won't even attempt that, but yeah. That's very interesting. So I was hitting the nail on the head a little bit with that one. Anyways, alright, so we're up to chapter 76. I think we're doing pretty good too. Because we're only 2 hours and 40 minutes. I say only. But 2 hours and 40 minutes in. We're up to chapter 76. We only need to get to 83. And I thought that this stream with 20 chapters, where Miss said there was going to be a lot to talk about, and I have talked a lot about a lot of stuff. I expected to be quite further behind, but we're doing all right. I think we're doing okay. Let's jump into chapter 76, why don't we? So, Arima notices that Kaneki has awoken. Look at this man. Look at this man. I will admit, like, the forms can kind of look cool in a gruesome type of way. Not exactly, I wouldn't want to be a ghoul. Like, if I'm going to have a superpower, I'm going to want to be like Toriko or have a Zanpakuto or fucking, like, Super Saiyan. Like, I'm not going to want to be like this. Like, if I had the option to, like, you'll have superpowers, but you're going to be disgusting looking like that, I'd be like, is there an option, like, B to just take $500,000 and run? Like, do I need super, like, you know what I mean? Like, anyways, so let's see. Oh, he's looking up and he's smiling. Oh, he's smiling at him. He's smiling at Arima, and Arima smiles. Arima smiles. Beaten. Going back on everything I chose, repeating the same mistakes. I'm worthless, uncool, pathetic, indecisive, a coward. That's who I am. And this is, alright, some self-awareness. Ching! What a distorted perspective one arrives at nearly after dying. Reyes, Heidi, they were always a part of me. I caused all of it. The person I want to meet, what I want to hear. I know Heidi will stop me. The moment I thought that was the moment I wished for it. I wished to live. Let's go. Okay, so the people from, I'm assuming the people from V are dying. And here's this weeping son of a waste of time. Oh, let's talk about this over. I think we got off on the wrong foot, blah, blah, blah. How about some tea? I'm sorry. How about an apology? Fuck that. Unnecessary. I thought so. Dash. Fight, Nimura. That's right. Fight. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, stop running. Hey, you run like a wuss. She's getting belligerent. Where's my backup? Yeah. What a waste. Like, seriously, please kill this thing. The level V guys are all gone. The one-eyed owl truly is special. Hey, I like this view. I want to see flowers. Ferratu. Ah, I hate fighting. So... Oh, wow, what? A one-eyed owl. Ooh, a one-eyed. A Kagune? I know how we can resolve this. Yeah. I figured this son of a bitch was probably like that. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Doesn't really. Just want to see the comeuppance. Chapter 77, 777, lucky number 777, and here we go. The price is always right. I'm just having fun. Alright, so let's see. Chapter 77, entitled 7. Look at all these bodies. I guess the CCG got hit pretty hard on the beach, too. Where's Aragiri's stronghold? Just follow the trail of bodies. What? You're hungry? Fine. Oh, okay. Here we go. Just a bit, okay? Of course you're hungry. We finally get to see Dad. Uh-huh. We can't wait, huh? Shiro? Wait, what? Wait, what? Misa, I'm fine. Suzuya, that guy's a beast. It was a one-sided slaughter. This place brings back memories. What? Island's bigger than I expected. What are you doing? Trespasser stress, huh? Blah, blah, blah. We don't really care about this stuff, do we? I'm assuming they just have a, I'll go get you a vice. Okay, so this is just a... whatever this is. We couldn't fool them without reason. We bros, we may be fools, but we live by a code. What's a good reason? Come with us, hag. Stop calling me a hag. The observation deck. What are they trying to do? Check. Okay. He mumbling? Yeah. Okay, so I honestly, these people are all going to probably die, so I don't care. You got good ears. The names of the guys we lost. Starting with Big Bro Yamori, all the way to Gagi and Guj. Over and over, each and every one. He mourns them all night. He forgets what was said in a meeting 30 minutes ago, but he won't forget the names of our brothers. That's what he's got permanent bags under his eyes. That is, alright, that's some character development right there. I like that. That's cool. I don't like this guy's... I don't dislike this guy's character. It's just I don't really care about him that much. But that's cool. That I like. That little niche. Like, the man has no sense of direction, can't remember, he'll forget who your name is, blah, blah, blah. But the moment you die in his service, he remembers the name of every single one of you. And not just that. I think he does this. That maybe they won't say it, but he repeats it to himself because his memory is so shit. Like, there's like 30 minutes, he won't remember what we just talked about 30 minutes ago. He won't remember what he had for breakfast. He won't remember anything. But that's why every night he constantly, all night long, lists off the names so he won't forget. Because he knows his memory is shit. That's going 2-dimensional and then jumping it up to that 3-dimensional tier. That's cool. I like that. That's really cool. We eradication targets won't survive long, so if we gotta go down, why not go down following a bro who will always remember us? Is it because I've been a leader myself, or because I'm just a simple girl? When I saw a man admired by his men, you're still a girl at heart, Misa. We've been so titting it for like a tribe. I don't see anything wrong with it. As long as it makes you happy. Oh. Mitsushita Misa. You're so quick on your feet. Get out of here. Abra, won't let you escape. Triple Blade Misa. Ching, whoa, bam. Oh, okay, yourself. Brace yourself. Strokes are delicate and cut between the threads. My chance for me to use my triple blade. How pathetic of me. Ugh. Each one of Suzuya's guys is highly skilled. But I knew that already. Boom. My quinkly stuck in the wall. The blades led by Misa. We're a clan of small statured ghouls living underground. Instead of exposing themselves to the risks of human society, they practice they established the line of blah blah blah. They established how a small stature, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. A razor is more than enough to kill. Got it. Alright. Tick. No time to pull it loose. The worst case, we understand. We underground ghouls like to play dirty. Fortunately for you, I know how to use a blade. With an optimal angle to drive it in, I may be able to pull it off. Come on, Mr. Silver Skull. What? What the fuck? What? Ching. I usually don't take the lead, but you almost ended my life, Triple Blade. Okay, I'll wait for the others to arrive. Are you? What is this? One of Suzuya's men. The strange, otherworldly, ghostly unpleasantness I feel. Who's this? I don't know who this is. I really don't. Proceed with caution. Alright, it's Urian, everybody. Just relax, Yunabashi. It's almost too strong. The cave, it's perfect for an ambush. So he's thinking a million things. Just keep moving. I found where the smell is coming from. Sir? You guys stay back. Sir? Did it smell like this? Hey, did it always smell like this? They found her. What? Even Uri has nothing to... What? What? Oh, I do not like what I see. I'm scared about what chapter 78 is going to reveal about this. This is scary. This is getting kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Let's jump back to the chat really quick. Haley is in here and says, congrats on the 700 subs, Griever. Thank you very much, Haley. She also says, he reminds me of Link, who always forgets when he's reincarnated. I mean, there's something to be said for that, too. Okay, let's jump back to chapter 78, 100p. I do not like what we just saw. My family was killed by ghouls. Toro Mitsuki, tell us the truth. Tell us what really happened. I can't remember. Stop lying. Oh, did she kill her family? Let's see, there's the torso. You're crying. Did you have a bad dream? No, I'm okay. I wish it was a dream. I'm hungry. Oh, I'll make you something. Do you remember the past? The past? Sometimes I can't remember very well. Gotta get him talking. He won't hit me while he's talking. I remember what happened before and after, but my memory's full of holes. It was... Cut out, stay away from humans. Just me and my dad. You're slow and not too bright. If the dogs find you, they'll kill me too. If they find you, do me a favor and don't take me down with you. My mother, he told me he couldn't find any food, so he had no choice but to eat her. I stayed away from town like I was told. Mountains, tent, I had time, blah blah blah. You can read. Picture books. I learned to read later on. One time my dad left, didn't come back for a long time, maybe a month or longer. Got so hungry I broke the rule and hiked into town. Huff, huff, huff. The little town seemed so big to me. I was afraid to step onto the pavement, so I just stood there for a while. Oh, what are you doing? Minomi, she was... Is it okay to walk on this? The first living girl I ever met. Why wouldn't it be? Well, because... Don't be afraid. She's not cold. Hold on. I think we played games that day. Made me forget I was hungry. I have to go back. My dad's... Me too. Will I see you again? Hey, Dad. My dad came back a few days later. Looking back, I think he was in town to buy or prey on women. Nomi had moved to the Kanto area for family reasons. She must not have had any friends. That's why she hung out with me. She taught me how to read and write. My world had changed. Kara, you don't go to school, do you? Why not? There's no way I could say because I'm a ghoul. My family's strict. Oh, I wish I was part of your family. What? But you're fed and have a clean place to sleep, right? What's there to be unhappy about? The way they love me. Hey, Kara, do you ever want to just go away? Someplace far? Red, blue, purple. Bruises and scabs she probably got for family reasons. She was beaten a lot, okay. They expressed her will to live. They were also so beautiful. You went into town, didn't you, huh? What, why? By why, do you mean why do you know? Kato? Oh, God. Ugh. Why would you put me in danger like that? I feed you, don't I? If you want to go into town that bad, you can go off on it and live on your own. Damn. It'd be a lot easier for me if you could at least feed for yourself. Dad, don't go. I was just a kid. He may have been a horrible father, but I still needed him. That's when Minomi, Kara, reached out to me. I took her hand, but we didn't know where we would go. Your house is like a secret base. I want to go somewhere where we can see the ocean. The town I used to live in, the town was close to the harbor. The ocean, huh? Yeah, lots of boats were docked there. But it's too far to walk. A car would be nice. Then I'll learn how to drive. I'll drive you to the ocean. You promise? I promise. I woke up to a sound, like wet branches burning. Minomi? When I went behind the tent, Minomi was naked. My father was dismembering her. Hey, I knew you could do it. Come on, here and give me a hand. When I came to, my father was dead. I didn't really feel anything. Compared to the rest of it, her torso was clean. It smelled like chlorine. From there, you know what happened. Ah, that's why he's the torso. I mean, it's still sick and wrong what he does, but at least we know why he's all about the torso. If you can forget your past, I think you should. I wish I could have taken her to the ocean. How can I sympathize with this person who took my limbs? I must be crazy. Yeah, see, it's one of those weird things when you understand. She's not sympathizing necessarily. We, as the audience, are not sympathizing. We are trying to reach a level of understanding as to how this person got to this level of evil. How this person got to be so fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, how did everything go so wrong for this person, right? To the point that they think that this is okay, that their brain, like, some people are born from birth with a brain defect, and that's what psychopaths are, sociopaths. Some people are born that way, and I mean, there's no real test for it that I'm aware of yet. There probably is some studies about it, but for the most part, it's situational. It's experience. It's childhood trauma. It's a lot of things that shape someone into thinking it's okay to do A, B, and C. You know, that's how we learn. We learn as kids to read and write and treat women well, love your parents, go get a job, you know, be nice to people. But if your experiences are no, hate everybody, how do you think that person's going to grow up? So, yeah, it's interesting to... Must be crazy. If we talk, maybe I could. Let's see. Understand him. Oh, that is a creepy shot. If we talk, maybe I could understand him. He's going to pick her up. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? This is getting sick. This is getting really sick. Not going to lie. Alright, chapter 79. Devour. Oh, God. What? Huh? Relax. What are you... Wait, there's scissors in the pocket? Tell me. Is today the day? Where are you taking me? Let go of me. I was stupid to think I could get through to him. Hey! He's exceptionally crazy, even for a ghoul. Torah, be quiet, Slam. I can't tell you where we're going. What would be the point then, right? Don't worry, Tara. Don't be afraid. Never seeing... Huh? We're going back. Where... She's remembering where she slaughtered her father with an axe. Is that me? Tora, stop. Ugh, ugh, ugh. No, it wasn't me. A ghoul did it. Liar. So she chopped up her mother into pieces too. Of course she did. Because the mother didn't stop what was happening. A ghoul did it. Forget it. Let's see what the officers say. Forget it. She's denying everything. She might not actually remember what she did. My mother, my father, my brother. She killed There was a brother? What the fuck? And there's a cat. Meow. Meow, meow. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. No! No! Don't come back to the kitty thing. Don't come back to the kitty thing. Oh no. Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Well, they retconned the fuck out of this. I mean, it's not really a retcon, I suppose, but no, not the cats, not the cats. No, she deserves it. Fuck her. I don't care anymore. She deserved to die. She deserved to die. And then this fucker's still a fucker, but here, try mine. It cuts well to kill the cat. You killed the cat, didn't you? No. I didn't kill a cat. I didn't kill it. At the auction. And the same with at the auction. Yep. I did kill them. My family, the cat, for fun. That's sick. I ate their flesh to survive. A criminal not worth keeping alive. That's sick. I shouldn't be alive. I'll have Torso kill me. Yeah. Sorry. No. Oh, no. She got no redemption from me. She killed the cat. She dies. Fuck her. Let's see. Wait, what? I just felt something in my hand. Gasp. Eek. There goes the limb. Huh? She's trying to figure something out. She's looking at... It's the torso of a man. What? So she did it. She ended up slaughtering him and doing the same thing. There's a flower bed below the cliff. I'll take you there sometime. People call this a twist, right? The one... Oh. Even Uri. Who is this? Is it a male? Where's Mitsuki? Uri. This is Uri. The special investigator killed himself? Wait, what? That's what I, the murderer, think. What the fuck? The torso. The victim's limbs were found in the vicinity of the torso where the head was discovered further away. There's also evidence that something large penetrated his anus, perforating his intestines and other internal organs before reaching to its diaphragm. The wounds to the head are especially severe. The eyes were gouged out and the tongue was missing and the nose was carved off. The victim's severed penis was found wedged into the nasal cavity. The tongue has not been recovered. I mean, like, damn. She's evil as fuck. They're all evil. Why is everybody here evil? Why can't everybody just be a nice person? Yomo's not evil. Toka's not evil. Can we not have some normal people here? Jesus Christ. The fuck is this shit? Alright, back to the chat, and I see nothing. I'm surprised I see nothing. I'm actually surprised that no one's calling me out for being like, no, she's a good, like, defending this fucking psychopath. 80 teeth. Alright. This got really dark, I'm not gonna lie. I know Tokyo Ghoul's dark, but the whole... So, she shoved a rod up Buddy's ass so fucking hard that it went into his diaphragm, probably because he raped her in the ass and whatever. And then stuck the penis in the nose. I'm surprised the penis didn't go in the mouth, because I'm sure there was some of that shit going on. Like, either way, this is fucking just sick. Like, once again, like, a rapist deserves that kind of shit, but the fact of the matter is that she's a psychopath, too. Remember, she killed the cat. I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, like, listen, I got certain, like, there's certain lines you cross and whatever. But, like, the worst statement I'm going to make tonight is the fact that I don't care if you were raped, you kill a cat, you're still evil. I don't care what trauma you went through. I don't care if you were sexually assaulted. I do care. And I hope that the person that did that to you, they get justice and you end up, blah, 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 whatever version of that justice may be. But that excuses nothing. You kill an animal, I don't give a fuck. I give zero fucks about how traumatized you are. I don't care how mentally ill you are. I don't care how traumatized you are. You kill an animal, you're evil. It's a very black and white for me. Kill an animal, you're evil. Now, killing an animal in self-defense, all right? A dog comes at you, starts biting off your brother's face or something, and you smack the animal, you kill the animal. Okay, that's a rabid animal. That's a wild animal, sure. But to kill a defenseless animal, now we're talking. And to me, that's a black and white scenario. They killed the cat. They're evil. And I mean evil. I mean the 4-letter word evil. I mean Hitler levels of evil. I mean Genghis Khan, who actually did burn cats. I mean Genghis Khan levels of evil. That's what I mean when I mean evil. I mean the Catholic Church level of evil. That's what I mean. I mean evil incarnate. I mean true evil. True evil is murdering a kitten. You butcher a kitten, you're done. You think that was bad. You think that what happened to the torso was bad. You kill a cat in front of me and watch what I fucking do to you. Because the difference is, she was too eager. She was too eager to end his life. No. I make you watch. I fucking torture. I'd pull all, how many Saw movies are there? Like 8 of them? I pull all 8 Saw movies together and just for one torture, I see you fucking kill an animal. You're fucking done the moment that happens. Like, I'm beating the ever-loving shit out of you. I'm taking a hockey stick, a pipe wrench, my fist. I'm taking everything to it. I'm going to rupture every organ, break every bone, and then I'm going to make sure that you get the best medical care because it's Canada, and then when you're recovered, I'm going to do it all over again. I ain't going to let you get off easy. No. See, they chopped his head off. He can't suffer anymore. No. You animal abusers, fuck that shit. You make them suffer. I go decades for fun with a baseball bat. So, now that little tirade about how I would literally... I think I just admitted on the internet that I would gladly beat someone to death with a pipe iron, but, I mean, it's the internet. The internet's going to take everything out of context anyway. Why not just blatantly state it out for them at this point? Yeah. So, I mean, if morons could get on here and support Trump, I mean, then I feel like everything is free reign at this point and should be condemned way less. But yeah, we're going to jump into chapter 80 here in a momentito. I just need to go check on something really quick, and I will be right back. We're only 3 hours and 10 minutes, so we'll be under 4 hours by the time we're done. That's actually better than I expected to get through 20 chapters. That's pretty good. So, anyways, we'll be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back. Your beating of animal abusers, Griever, as always. Alright, so let's jump into chapter 80, assuming that nobody's said anything. I probably scared off most of my viewers with that little tirade. I don't care, I stand by what I said. Fuck animal abusers, man. I'll torture them every day of the week. That'd be a fun job as far as I'm concerned. And I'm Canadian. Imagine what a fucking, an English knight or somebody would do to you. Imagine what the Russians would do to you. Think about it. My attitude in a Russian. Goddamn. Anyways, alright, so, it's a little chilly down here. Let's go with chapter 80. So, chapter 80, Teeth. All I can do is defend. Okay, it's Buddy on the Juzo squad. I have no chance at this rate. Boom, boom, boom. I must regroup and display my excellence. Nice reflexes. Am I supposed to recognize this person? I really don't. You defend well, too. We were the best at using our quinquis. Reminds me of our days at the academy. Let's have some fun. Is this one of the investigator peoples that now became a ching, boom, bang, headbutt? Boom. Where is she? Ching, boom. She's overpowering me. Her strength is incredible. I do like this wide shot with the forest. It almost looks not hand-drawn. It looks like a photo. It might be a photo, half photo traced, because it looks a little too good. But it's very nice. Muster all my stamina juice. Okay, that took me out of the moment. Muster all my stamina juice. Crap, I can't follow her with my eyes. Who is this person again? I don't even know her. I can't even block her. Boom, stabbed. Ow, ouch. I don't understand. My leg. Why take orders from him? He has no regard for life. Maybe he even abandoned you. 3 points I'd like to correct, if I may. 1. It's only natural for a Ghoul investigator to follow his superior. It's not a matter of personal loyalty. 2. Then again, I am Abara. I am nothing but loyal to Investigator Suzuya. And 3. Investigator Suzuya does not abandon his men. And here he comes! Whoosh! The speed to reposition himself to throw his aim is perfect too. I can't dodge them. Boom! Oh shit. I'm glad to see you, Ray. You've become a fine monster, Corona. I don't know who this is. Should we have another reunion? I don't remember who this is. I'm supposed to be like, oh my god, it's her, and I don't remember. Let's see, they fight, your men, your precious, precious men. I'm ecstatic to get to show Shiro your suffering. Shiro? She survived those wounds? Oh, is this one of the one-eyed, this is one of the one-eyed twins, is it? Huh? Don't you dare ignore her. She's right here, right here. Oh, that's gross. Oh, these are the one-eyed twins combined, is it? Are these the twins from the end of the series? That's weird. That's weird. And now we're seeing boobage. That's also creepy. And, I mean, they're Asian, so it's kind of doesn't really matter. It's flat chest. You have no idea what you did to us. Dad left. Poor Cheryl was in a terrible shape. Now it's all coming together. I remember who this is now. So I made her a part of me. Arkagunes connected us. Miracles are more likely with twins. So as you can see, Cheryl was still alive and well inside of me. Do you understand, Suzuya? And you came to the island because I can't have her in me forever now, can I? I'm here so Dad will fix us. I doubt he can. Shut up. After all said and done, he knows what he's doing. He can, he just won't. Cheryl will be fine. Cheryl will be fine. She, what the fuck? Commence eradication. Boom. Here goes this thing. My apologies. Relax. Nobody expected you to eradicate a double S on your own. You did good keeping her here. We've won already. Mizuro. Ching. What? Investigating Mikage. Become space. Inari. Boom. That sounds like a Zanpakuto thing. Become space. Inari. Zanpakuto. Inari. That's what it's sort of... Kind of cool, actually. The fight scenes are really, really badass, actually. The choreography of Tokyo Ghoul, even in Re, cannot be denied. It's actually done quite well. Sometimes, I will admit, as I've complained about before, sometimes it's hard to follow exactly what's going on because they go for these epic, like, really dynamic poses, but it's like, okay, whose limb is what in the shot? You know, it looks cool, but it's also, like, hard to follow sometimes. Here comes Juzo. Idiot. Boom. Oh! Juzo! The 13... Broke? Oh, in the chest. Oh, wow. Juzo finally got hit. About bloody time, actually. But, what should we do about the escape? Oh, we're going to jump away. Okay. Should we, investigators Ara, Tanakaramara have arrived. We'll let them deal with it. What about us, squad leader? We're going to the sub-level. Investigator Rima's by himself. Why are they worried? The dude's Goku in the Tokyo Ghoul world. So now they're fighting. I know it won't be easy, but try to dodge this. Bum, 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 bum. Ching. Okay. Did he dodge it? No. Dodging. Looking. Boom. Looks. A field. I don't know what we're supposed to be looking at, and then Fum. Ching. Cut everything off, did he? I win. Oh, wait. Ching. Oh, did he break? He broke the... About fucking time this asshole took a hit. God fucking damn it. It's about time that motherfucker, Super Saiyan and Tokyo Ghoul took a hit. Let's go. Chapter 82. This son of a bitch. I think your daddy L is done. Chapter 82, Heart. Just like you. Anyway, suppression complete. Really? Beat Edo. That's strange. Man, Ghoul sensors are so keen. Glad I underwent Kano's procedure. Oh, and thanks for taking care of the V guys. I can't be seen like this considering my position. Your Kagune, is it from Rise? Yes, just like Kaneki's. Rise's Kagune is impressive. It's beautiful. Gross. No, it's not gross at all. This person needs to die. Well, I have to get going. You can die at your own convenience. There are people I need to kill. December is a busy time of year. You never told me who the One-Eyed King was, but I decided not to let it bother me. And it looks like I'll get what I want too. I'll beat down the One-Eyed King. Nomura Furatu. Not V, not even Washu concerns you. What is it that you want? Super peace. Is what I want? What does that mean? What's super... Yeah. So Rima lost the owl. Alright, we're back to it. It's over. I've destroyed your Quinkui, and in your condition... What? His condition's perfect. The battle... And in your condition. What condition? The man hasn't taken a hit. What the fuck are you talking about? The man's condition is perfect. That makes no sense. That bothers me. The battle, twitch, continues until the enemy falls. Boom, cut his limbs off. Ching. I should have known. Bang, bang, bang. He's right. He can fight just fine even with a damaged Quinkui. But if he insists on fighting, I will incapacitate him further. Should I attack his leg to immobilize him? His arms? Stab. Right through. The battle's already been decided. We don't have to do this anymore. It's pointless. She rips it out. There's the flowers. So you have no intention of killing me? No. I've lost then. Okay, what's going on here? So Arima admits that he's lost. So he's admitting that Kaneki would be able to kill him in this state. That Kaneki would win the fight. By the looks of it. 18 years. I've been an investigator for 18 years. Not once have I been at a loss against an enemy until now. I'll ask you one last time. You're certain you have no intention of killing me? My decision will not change. All right. Wait. What? What the fuck? What? What is this shit? What? Chapter 83. Please tell me we're going to explain this shit. What? First off, suicide is not the coward's way out. Let's just be clear on my stance on suicide. We need to go down this road. It'll be short. Suicide is not the coward's way out. Okay? That's my stance. If you don't agree, you're wrong. Let's move on. Now, because I've known strongest people that my parents knew, that I ever knew, have committed suicide. And they are still the strongest people with the greatest willpower, even greater than mine. So, you're wrong. Number two, not that saying in that, the reason I point that out is that this fucking man, who I had all the respect for, that I was complaining all stream, this motherfucker is overpowered as fuck, now decides that he's lost one fucking fight and he decides to end it. That is a coward's move. Because this isn't a suicide based on other external factors. This is suicide based on the fact that he goes, oh, well, finally, I'm not Goku. Like, dude, Vegeta would have slit his own throat 28 for the last 35 fucking years were that the case. What the fuck is this? Maybe I don't understand the reason yet, but I'm not happy about this. Because he's not going to... Once again, this is going to sound really weird, but he's not committing suicide for the right reason. That's going to sound like a really weird statement. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I stand by it. You know, I'm standing by the statement. Because this dude is just being a sore fucking loser. He slits his throat because he's a sore loser. That... No. 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 And I'm expected to believe this guy, Yomo couldn't scratch him, Sachi get killed by him. Nobody could touch him. Kaneki ends up breaking one of his quinquis and boom, he's done. Get the fuck out of here. Arima's a bitch. let's jump into this chapter 83, but if my opinion of Arima has gone like this. Chapter 83, heard the sound of the gate closing. Oh, we're not jumping away from this. Okay, he's going to run. What are you doing? Yeah, Kaneki. What are you doing? That's basically what he's screaming at him right now. Let's see. I've been waiting. Sir, listen to me, Ken Kaneki. I've never had much time left. Wait, what? As I said, I will give, if it's well explained why he did this, I'll give it to him. But, so far, no dice, my friends, no dice. If this is explained in chapter 112, I'll recount my statement. But until that chapter comes, I'm just picking a random chapter. But until that day comes, so, never had much time left. So what, was he dying of leukemia? What's the deal? The end just came sooner than expected. Yeah, because you slit your own fucking throat, you idiot. Me, Hariyu, and Furatu, the investigators chosen from Hakubi Garden, are not human. We are failures, mixed bloods, half humans. At least we're going to explain some of the OP-ness right now. Half humans. What is my right eye? I'm sure you know. I can barely see anything out of it. Glaucoma. Glaucoma. Oh, glaucoma of the eye. Yeah, a common condition for the elderly. Elderly, those from the garden, age more rapidly. I'm about to lose sight in my other eye, too. My time was just around the corner. All of us have one ghoul parent. Investigator Rima never jokes around. Do you know what happens when a child is born between a human and a ghoul? Most of them die. One-eyed ghouls. They become half ghouls? Not all. Cases like the one-eyed owl are rare. Their children are not that different from human children. They don't necessarily possess kagune. They can eat human food. What's different is their slightly heightened physical ability. Now we're explaining why Arima is strong. Still doesn't explain why he's on Yoma level. And their abbreviated life expectancy. Why would anyone? Who knows? I can't say for certain, but becoming human somehow may have been what Washu V wanted. Maru, what happened to your command? Oh, he's what? Oh, what's going on here? We have everything under control. Why are you pointing that thing at me? It's not funny. Sir, it wasn't this stupid book that convinced me. The book's assertion that the Washu family is conspiring with ghouls, it's plain wrong. I did some digging of my own. Everything from your eating habits to your behavior. Your eating... Oh, I tried to dig up anything suspicious. I found nothing, except for one thing. We received a tip that the RC scan gates are rigged. The system that prevents Quinquis from sounding the alarm was also applied to certain individuals. I had somebody look into it when the system responded. It responded to Kishi Arima and his Squad 0 members from the Garden, Ching Li Hyaso of QS Squad, and the Washu family. The Washu family aren't ghoul conspirators. You are ghouls. Mm. Mm-hmm. Should I like this development? Should I like this? Hmm. I'll have to sleep on this one. But let's just keep going. The Murata I know wasn't so naive. You've known Arima and me for a long time. I knew you'd notice eventually. If you want to take a look at the examination records for Arima and the others when the operation is wrapped up, sure, it's not conclusive, but as my old friend used to say, and I hate saying this, but it's a hunch. Bang. Shot him right between the eyes. Sir, please, let this simply be a murder. I'm disappointed in you. Oh my god, that is creepy as fuck. Damn it. It was a lie. All of it. What did everyone we've lost die for? Yeah, I don't know if I like this. I don't know. Your tip was right. The Washu family, the heads of CCG, are ghouls. Kuzan decided to work with a certain ghoul organization. The ghouls Mr. Yoshimura partnered with were the Washu family. What is it you want from me, Investigator Arima? I need you to be the one who killed me. Ken Kaneki. As for what I want from you, you'll find out that soon enough. Please, has to be you. Okay, I killed you. Thank you. I never wanted it. He let the insect go. A life of taking other lives. I feel like I finally have something to leave behind. The one who sought death more than anybody. Sir, was the Reaper himself. Well, that's as far as I'm supposed to go. And this has been a 3.5 hour stream, so I feel like that's fine. There's a lot to talk about with this one. This is sort of changing the name of the game a little bit here. It's not retconning anything. It's just soap opera-y. I should like this. I think I should. And I can't think of it right now, and this is why, before giving any judgments, when we do, next Friday, when we do part 7 read-through, maybe I'll have my thoughts collected by then. I'll sleep on this. I'll sleep on all these developments. I didn't call the Washu family actually being V. I assume that higher-ranking members, it was a New World Order thing, not the CCG itself, because something about that is really rubbing me the wrong way, and I need to think about it. I need to think about it more so clearly first. So I don't want to judge anything that I've read in the last 2 chapters yet, because I'm sure it's going to be negative. Because something's holding me back from just... there's something bugging me about it. Something that just seems off. Not sure what it is. I think the feeling is like the evil twin brother, the long lost twin brother who's evil is going to come back next chapter. You know what I mean? Like, it's feeling very cookie cutter. I don't know. Let's see what the chat says. Let's see what the chat says here. 88 says, yep, it's Corona. Yeah, that reaction. I'm glad you enjoyed 88. 88 said, Habuki Garden can translate to Sunlit Garden too, which was mentioned in one of the new when the QSs was introduced. Oh, alright. Miss said, it's explained soon, but Arima killed himself because he needed to be killed and Kaneki wouldn't do it. It's explained soon. Well, right now, I'm not a huge fan of how this has gone down, realistically. I don't like the Washu family actually being V. I don't like basically the CCG and V are one and the same basically the entire time. I don't really like that. I think that's a stupid development, honestly. But once again, I'll sleep on it. I'll sleep on it before I make any major judgments. I don't mind the fact that Arima, it explains a little bit why. Arima's technically a one-eyed ghoul, except he didn't gain the Kagune. He didn't gain the Kakuo. Some of them become one-eyed ghouls, but some of them don't. And then they become children with heightened physical abilities and stuff like that. And that's fine, dandy. Still don't think it explains away like being able to beat guys like Yomo so easily, but it's at least giving me, and as I said, like a little bit of super soldier serum. All right, fine, dandy. But Arima's thing is okay, but I still don't like Miss said. Excuse me, guys. Miss said it's going to be explained, so I'll have to wait for my judgment. But honestly, I don't like V being. I don't like Fururatu, whatever, fuckface. I don't like him becoming. I didn't like the change up that it wasn't just Juzo killed the cat. No, it was fucking the teacher that killed the cat. No, it was actually the new character who killed the cat. Like how many times are we gonna kill this fucking cat? How many people killed this fucking poor cat? Like, get over it. Like that sort of pissed me off in more ways than one. That's kind of dumb. And number two, V being the Washu family, which is technically in charge of the CCG the entire time. That's like no, I wanted a third power. Like, I wanted the CCG, the ghouls, like the Aogiri tree and stuff like that, and I wanted V to be this shadow organization. But now, apparently, no, they're just the CCG. Just the CCG doesn't know they're V. Like, I don't know, I don't like, that feels bland. It feels, I don't know. Gonna have to wait and see. As I said, before making any other, like, I'm not gonna go on a rant or anything or make any major judgments, but right now I can tell you I don't like the direction that this went. I don't like it right now on a first read, but once I sleep on it, blah blah blah, and next Friday when we come back for part 7, probably maybe have a different outlook. Have to wait and see. But anyways, yeah. How's everybody doing? I think that's the stream, though. So, 700 subscribers. There's that. And we made it all the way to chapter 83. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I think this is where I say like, comment, subscribe. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll say like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget the fourth and most important thing, drink responsibly as always. And as the last shout out to everyone who was here, Haley, 88 Skin, and Misk. Thank you guys, all of you, for being part of the chat. Always breaks up the tension. It's a lot of fun. 88 said congrats. Misk said, well, perfect timing. I need to go to bed now anyway, so good night. Good night, Misk. 88 said, till next Friday. Till next Friday, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed the stream and hope that people that watch the VOD afterwards, a big shout out to you guys for always, of course, supporting it and watching the VOD later on, giving me the views, making me want to keep going. So thank you very much for 700 subscribers. Really, really great. to get to that 700. It came as a shock to me today. Didn't expect to hit that random 700 today. Where my subscriber count and view count and watch time, everything has been down this month. So hitting that goal was very, very strange in the middle of a month. But either way, let's go for 800 by Christmas, okay? 100 subscribers more from now till Christmas. I think we can do it. What do you guys think? Anyways, that's the end of the stream. Plug, plug, plug all the channels. And we'll see you guys back here next time. Drink responsibly. Peace.